podcast. Good. I be doing the most. Good evening, and welcome back to another edition of the MyT Sports Podcast. I am your host, the one and only talent, El Idolo Deportivo Taylor. It is another Enfuego day in the most hottest city in the world. Current temperatures right now is 75 degrees. They said we had highs of 80, lows of 68. We had a flood last week, a whole entire tsunami. And you know what they say, real T's move in silence like tsunami. And we show coming up for you guys today. We got the NBA playoffs. That's in the mix. And you know what they say? The NBA playoffs. What do they say? Where makes you wanna stomp. Well, my people say stomp. And my girls say stomp. And the Warriors stomp. And Draymond says stomp. We have all that coming up. Listen, we got Hustle Russell. We got a blue chew for you guys. Both. I know I'm joking about the stomp, but Draymond Green really did his best Stone Cold impersonation. We got the birthday shout-outs coming up. We got the NBA. We got NBA awards started to get announced, right? Right. We have Allen going Lambert. We got MyT trivia. Oh, you guys gonna want to stick around for MyT trivia? Trivia today, you win a $20 gift card for Sharkies if you get our trivia correct. Oh, folks, and you know what? I gotta tell you about my weekend. I definitely gotta tell you about my weekend. But you know what I say? You know what we say here on the Mighty Sports Podcast. Regardless of the time and regardless of the weather, it's always a blast on the Mighty Sports Podcast. So let's get back at it like a fanatic. So let's start talking. Woo! I say this already? Back at it like a sports fanatic. Your boy, MyT Sports. Whew. Man, I missed you guys. As you guys can see, we are coming at you again live from Sharkies. So you know what that means. Hold on one second. Let's make sure everybody's stored it. Okay, we got that popping and going. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh yeah, we are definitely missing a production. Hold on a second. Let's get this sucker in here. What's going on here? We're missing somebody from the show. We're missing one person. Let's get this started. Let's get that started. Hold on. X that. Open that. Drop that spot. That. We gotta feed that we got to get. It's supposed to be ready. It's supposed to be in here. Alrighty. Now we officially started connected for audio so everybody can hear us on platforms. And if you want a T, what you mean all your remember that's Facebook, that's MySpace, that's Twitter, that's YouTube, that's Instagram. We got the behind the scenes cam with Instagram. Listen, we're everywhere. And then if you just want to listen to the podcast regularly, if you just want to go all regular with your listening activities, and don't forget that you can also just listen to us on Podbean Live, or you can listen to us on Google Play, or you can listen to us on Amazon. However you listen to your podcast. Listen, Pandora, we have it all for your listening. So you guys make sure you like, here, you subscribe. You definitely want to make sure you subscribe so that you can hear that bing bong every time that we go on. Folks, Mighty Sports Podcast. All right, so let's get into the show, right? Because we start off the show the same way every single time, and that's by having a little birthday. Hold on. And that's by having a little birthday party every time that we have a show. So what that is that we give a little birthday shout out to everybody that had a birthday since the last time that we was on the air. Last time that we were on the air was on Monday. Hey, yo, tomorrow's the new year. I forgot tomorrow's a new year. I'm gonna have to invite Lewis over after work. Tomorrow's my new year. I completely forgot tomorrow's my new year. Listen, I know you guys want like New Year. What you mean by New Year? man, is that tomorrow is the day. On top of what a lot of other people like to celebrate, tomorrow is the day that I actually like to celebrate my new year. Like, I'm a spring kind of person. I'm a sunny kind of vibe. Like, you understand? Like, I don't want to celebrate the new year in the dead of winter when everything's dead. That never made any sense to me. When I mean never made any sense to me, I mean it really never made any sense to me. So you know what? I give myself another new year. And plus, I know you're trying to say like, yo, T, you can't just make up your own holiday. Why not? Why not? Like, isn't that not what our forefathers did? Is that not what they did? They came out here. They they made up days of significance. They made holidays off of right. They made holidays based off of farming. They made holidays based off of that's the wrong person. They made holidays based off consumerism. They made holidays just to get by the time. So I'm like, yo, if they can do their own holiday, then why can't I have my own holiday? So on a day that most people like to activities, I'm not trying to say I don't do that as well. Right? I'm just saying that I decided that for my new year. That's just it. Let's get into the show, right? What we do at the beginning of every show is that we like to have a little birthday. We have to have a little birthday party, right? And what we do is that we give a little birthday shout out to everybody that was on the air the last time that we had a show. Last show was on Monday, so the birthday shout outs is going to encompass everything from yesterday and today. So you know what to start doing. If you know anybody that had hitting somebody. You know anybody that had a birthday yesterday or today, start tagging them in the show. Start getting them in here so they can get their birthday shout outs, so they can get their birthday. Yo, there's another Jake. Damn it. I know who I forgot. I know who I forgot. Your little man as well. In Bronx. Alrighty, so let's go ahead, yo, DJ MyT. I think we giving them enough time, right? Nah, maybe not. Get your drinks ready, get your joints ready, right? Like, start firing up those rigs, get them hot, pack your bowls, get your, you know what I mean, get your bongs going, get your spliffs, like whatever we do to celebrate birthdays, right? White lines blowing through my mind. Whatever you do to get your birthday shout outs ready, let's go ahead and get that popping. Hey, yo, DJ MyT, let's go ahead and get this going. Hey, yo, Bobby, look on this, Bridget. Purifier. Look on it, grab it, look on it. I said, look at it. Nah, me. You're just gonna shine me with your heat gear? Nah, son. What's that? No Giannis today? It's okay. That means the Knicks odds get even better to make it to the NBA championship. We'll talk about it in a second. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Listen, I'm breaking ultimate rule number 1. Listen, I am busy. All right, let's get the birthday shout outs going. So y'all ready for this? Because yeah, it's your birthday. We said it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Because it's your birthday. We sing happy birthday. All right, we got a couple of birthday shout outs to give out, right? Let's get right. Let's get into them all, right? We got a birthday shout out, one for my boy Vince Steele. Want to say happy birthday? Oh, was it Joe Bronx? Your little man is. Oh, I already did that. Right? we got a birthday shout out we want to give out to my boy Vince Steele. Happy birthday to Vince Steele. Yo, can he get some love? Can he get a clap in here? Next birthday shout out we gotta give out is to my homeboy Johnny Lopez. Hey yo, that's right. That's Gina's brother, right? Hey yo, always how life is going well for you, brother. Good to see you. Period. Out here living good, eating good. You know what I mean? Also want to say happy birthday, Pops. Right? We all know him as Pops, and that is Louis Guillermo Senior. We'll be seeing you this weekend, Pops. We're gonna be seeing you this weekend, Pops. It's gonna be a celebration. Oh, I forgot my Cuban links. No wonder I feel so light today. Right? So want to say happy birthday to Louis Guillermo Senior as well. Let's give him some love in here. He definitely get some clapping. And that was just the birthdays for yesterday. Yo, let's have a drink for them people real quick. Everybody had a birthday for the 18th. Right, then today we got a couple of birthdays. Yo, you know what's funny? We got two of my friends. Look at people that have a birthday today. Right, I want to say happy birthday to Jaden Delgado. Right, like little man, like to my boy. Happy birthday to him. Take a drink for you. I want to say happy birthday to Oscar Montez. Right, happy birthday to you. Let's take a drink to you as. Want to say, what's going on, Reggie? I'm gonna talk about the car show in a minute. I came in with so much free gear, man. It felt like Christmas. I had like 3 Toyota bags. I see my part-time co-host KJ. Listen, I'm just making fun of your inconsistency right now, right? But I understand. The only thing I don't understand, I just gotta make fun of you guys, right? Like I have to. Like I got to do it. I got to tell how I feel. I gotta talk about sports how I see it. Hey yo, Bobby, make sure they put the get the game on out here. Don't get that twisted. Oh no, bring that back. We're not done with the birthday shout-outs. That was just the birthday shout-outs for yesterday. Like that was honestly just the birthday shout-outs for yesterday. We still got shout-outs for today to get into. Wait. Did we get into that one? No, we got a few more. We ain't done yet. Give me that beat back. Next birthday we have to give out is the one to Elizabeth Pearl. Elizabeth, I met during the pandemic riots and protests. That's when we became acquaintances. Yo, let's get her some love in here as well too. Where is that at? There we go. And then we also have a birthday to my homeboy Pollo, right? I know him as David Aranga. Like it's funny. Like when you leave and you go to new places, do you drop old monikers? Start off a whole new. Like I knew a person that used to go by the name of Peaches, and then got to his new spot, he started having everybody call him Doc. So I wonder about you, Pollo. Like, did you switch it up, or you still going by Pollo? I want to say happy birthday to you as well. And then the last birthday shout out we have, right? It's to Jaden Coyle, right? Happy birthday to you as well. Yeah, Joey, I saw that. I saw your little man had a birthday. So happy birthday to your little man as well. Let's get him out here, right? So the Jaden Coyle and to Elizabeth and to Oscar and to Jaden and Vince and Johnny and Guillermo, aka Pops. We want to wish you all a happy birthday. We hope you party hard, you enjoy everything, you regret nothing, but more importantly, you continue to stay my team. Hey. Whew. Oh, they got the game on now? Good. Bobby, you made that happen? Made them put the game on over here?
Yes.
Good. I kept on forgetting. I was gonna have to do that shit because make sure they switch over to the Heat game because they the Heat on NBA TV. I don't think the Heat got the TNT schedule. So I think the Heat may be on NBA TV. So at 9:00, you're gonna have to get it switch it over to the Heat game. Oh man! So let's get into our first topic of the day, right? Let's get into our first topic of the day. And I don't know if you guys heard me say at the beginning of the show, but the NBA playoffs, that place makes you stomp. Hey yo, all my people say stomp. NBA stay stomp, and the Warriors stomp. I would have swore Draymond Green was from it. What is Draymond Green walk-up music? So listen, all right. So if you guys haven't heard by now, it's the stomp word heard around the world. Draymond Green stomps a mud hole into Sabonis. Now, was it a good muppin? I've seen better acting on WWE. What the hell is that? Oh, it's one to use. I've seen better acting on WWE. I've seen better kicks at WWE. I've seen better stomps at WWE. So the NBA comes back and they suspend Draymond Green for one game. So Draymond Green is not going to be there for game 3. And this gets very reminiscent of Draymond Green and LeBron James. Draymond Green and that 2013 NBA championship.
They better not have agreed to that fucking winner takes all first. That's fucking ridiculous.
That's Shakur Stevenson joint? Oh. But also, isn't the purse ridiculously one side is like $300,000 for the other dude and whatever? Isn't it something crazy?
Why are you worried about it? Like, why would you want to take his money then? Like for that little bullshit ass money he get?
I think it's just a pride thing. I think that's what it is. You know what? Like, I'm gonna walk into your city. I'm gonna take your money and your girl and your purse. Who did that? Walk into a city, beat somebody, took his girl up, took his belt and his girl. Wasn't it the hair brushing dude? Something Bonner was. What was that dude? That hair brushing guy. Adrian Bonner. He's have his mom come in there and brush his hair for him. I think that was him. He beat somebody. I think he came into New York. He beat somebody. And he was like, yo, I took your belt and your girl. No doubt. His girl was like, you know what I mean? Dude's girl was on the other side of the ring celebrating. Like, yo. He was like, yo, keep personal stuff out of this, B. But also, Adrian Bonner was also a knucklehead from the beginning. When Adrian Bonner was falling off, Jay-Z tried to sign him to a deal, and he was like, "Oh, if Jay-Z wants to give me a deal, then Jay-Z needs to call me himself. I only deal with bosses. I don't deal like, yo, you're not even your own boss." So he threw away a deal like to become one of Jay-Z's, you know what I mean? Like one of Jay-Z's representatives because Jay-Z didn't make the call personally. I'm like, yeah. Now we don't. But it was right around the time when he was falling off from, you know what I mean? Like from the public eye. So he was calling him to like, yo, didn't take the phone call, and now we don't even talk about him anymore. He's a Russian guy.
Well, he's also an idiot.
For that too, but a lot of idiots make something of themselves to at least stay in the public limelight. They at least recognize the money knocking at the door. Normally, like if it's nothing else, normally they do. They're at least willing to sell out for the dollar. You know, like. The Knicks don't play to this Friday, so Draymond Green gets suspended for one game, and I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan. So. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Say this louder. Come this way. Like I'm here. I'm part of the crew too. Why you want to repeat something? He got 2 different games. I'm gonna talk. I can't hear him. He's gonna have to say it. He gonna come back and tell us. Is it called Drink or Die? Drink or Die is a good game. I think it's called Do or Drink, and I call it Drink or Die. Because you're gonna wish you were dead. But the shit it asks you to do, you're gonna listen. I played it with one person, and it was perfect to play with one person. Like one guy and one female should play this alone because it's gonna lead to some shit.
My house a game night. But like it's training games.
Okay. Are we gonna have the Knicks game on that night?
Yeah, I can put it on.
Okay, I'm there.
I got the 90.
So if I'm gonna cancel the podcast, I gotta at least be watching the Knicks.
I just got the 90.
Oh, you're not working. No wonder look at you put it in the house boy.
So I was just telling I got this thing called 90s. Like it's called like they're something. So like what was Mary J looking for? You know what? Who takes you rules everything around them?
You know what? Those are 2 questions I'm gonna add to MyT trivia. Yeah. What was Mary J looking for? Listen, Bobby, I'm gonna bring my game called Do or Drink.
No, I know that game. Don't bring that game. The game you're talking about?
Do or
like ask a question on the left would drink 5 shots. You're gonna die.
that's what I call it, Drink or Die.
I wouldn't drink that with the person on the
Hey, Darnell, now you understand why in my head I keep calling this game Drink or Die. I played it with one other person. It was fantastic. Like, because the stuff it asks you to do, you're like, you know, I'm trying to get freaky with you. So, you gonna play some basketball too? I'm there. I make sure I'm crossing everybody up. I've been practicing my crossover in my sleep. Damn. Why not? We don't got shit to do.
Yeah, I got back to back.
Back to back.
It's called a 3-peat of parties. Like you're a basketball. I know what you're trying to say. I got back to backs. Oh man, I'm dying over here. Listen, let's get back. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys. I got some friends in the audience, so let me see if I can get them involved. What did you guys think about that Draymond Green stop? Okay, so do you agree with his suspension then? You know they came back and suspended him for 1 day. I'm kind of disappointed. Like, you know what? If you're gonna suspend somebody, you suspend them both. Because what am I supposed to do when somebody's trying to put me in an omoplata or an ankle lock, whatever it's called, right? What am I supposed to do at that point in time? Like, you're not over here penalizing him, but I get penalized and I get ejected from the game for reacting to it. But again, see, it's both of those things. It's the rep.
Yeah, but Draymond Green has history.
That's the same. So it's one part rep, and it's
I'm just saying he has history of being that
a knucklehead. And listen, and if I'm on the scouting report, hey, I'll tell everybody in the playoffs, you get an opportunity.
great ball player.
You get opportunity, grab his ankles.
Great ball player.
The person when he's actually in the game, when he plays the game, is not important. So obviously he has a good impact on the game. You know what I mean? And he's just exactly. He needs to stay smarter.
You can't say it on camera, right?
What?
You can stop the bullshit.
You can say it on camera.
All right.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, I know that when I talk about Draymond Green, it makes me wanna stomp. All the people say, NBA stink. But so it's part of 2 things. It's one, it's his reputation. A big part of it is his reputation. Actually, it's part of 3 things. It's his reputation. 2, the guy that reacts normally is the one that gets caught, right? But that one really doesn't apply here so much because the refs had the opportunity to review it. They fully reviewed it to try to see who was in the fault and how they was going to issue out punishment.
Yeah, now.
The third review.
Now they do that.
Well, yeah. So,
A couple years ago, they didn't do that.
well, it's happening now. You know what I mean? So they had no reason to get it wrong now. It makes it even worse. And then there was also the other factor into his suspension. Is the NBA also looked at?
Yeah, but he doesn't care.
Who? Oh no, he don't care.
He don't give a shit about it.
Yeah, he don't care.
He's got money. He don't care.
But he cares about winning though, and he cares about but he cares about. I said so. It's not the money. He cares about winning,
You know
and he
what?
cares
I
about.
walked out. I don't know how we got on that conversation.
Oh,
apologize.
I started off the show with Draymond Green. The show today.
Oh, why?
Exactly the reason. It's a polarizing topic.
I like him for stats. Everything else, I don't like.
I like a lot. Listen, to be honest, I don't have an issue with most of what Joe does,
Crybaby.
but and I actually find it I actually find it funny at times. And to take off the subject of what happened last night, I really want to talk about the game, not so much about him. You know what I mean? Is that he has his own podcast, and it basically gives him the airway to retort literally every little thing that happens. Whether it's somebody talking about him in the media, another player saying something about him not liking the referee, him not liking the calls. He has his own platform, and he gets to give his own behind the scene little take on everything after every.
You know what? If he shuts his mouth, he can be like D-Wade.
Now,
Shuts his mouth.
what it shouldn't his mouth to do with anything?
Be a nice person.
I don't think he's not a nice person. What makes you think he's not a nice person? See, there's a difference between his basketball acumen and him as a person. Him as a person is a great person. You just don't like. You may not like how he competes, and he'll never beat Dwayne Wade. He doesn't have that kind of jump shot. He doesn't have that kind of game. He doesn't have that kind of ability.
He's pretty good.
But he's not Dwayne Wade good. He'll never be that good.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
If he stops all the bullshit, he'll be all right.
If he stops competing. Draymond.
I'm not saying not to stop competing.
But that's how he competes.
I don't know.
But
We can do football.
I don't know. We'll get to. There's no reason to even talk football
What are you,
today.
Jet band?
Yeah, of course.
Where's the plug for all this shit? Let me. That's what a Jet band would do. Unplug all that shit.
So,
No, we're good. I'll take you next year.
all right, I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't want to get into. See, what happens is that there's personal attacks that happen on Draymond, and what I hear in that is a lot of it's some shut up and dribble. Like there's nothing wrong with his personality. Draymond Green is a habitual line stepper. Is that the perfect way to describe him, Darnell? Habitual line stepper? Draymond Green is a habitual line stepper. But in this instant, he's not wrong. But get to what I was trying to mention earlier. Part of the reason for his suspension is because of how he interacted with the fans after the incident. You see the incident where he's over here talking to the fans? Yeah, pussies, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh, damn. We talking about Kobe Day? Y'all talking about Kobe Day? Oh. Listen.
The new Kobe shoes that are coming out, those are going to sell.
Oh, the GGs?
Yeah. I'm going to try to come prepared. Resell.
My niece gonna need one. Just for no reason.
You better be up and ready.
But they're by Adidas though, aren't they? No, that's not them. That's bad. That's Bad Bunny. I don't even know how to buy sneakers these days. Like apparently you just can't go and pay money for them.
No. I tried to get the Tiffany companies.
You don't gotta connect. B. You know heaters. Like it's not like you're a Knicks fan or you know Knickers, right? You know. Yo, yes, or somebody, test the dude that you was helping DJ. You know, I'm not gonna mention names. Yes, yeah, go text. Okay, I don't know. Text him, text somebody, be like, yo, I need a sneaker. Like, I don't ask you for much, but yo,
every time Bobby's watching the game with that losing.
I need. Like, listen, you don't even tell him that, yo, I need you to hook me. Like, I'm trying to find a sneaker hooker. And yo, talk to one of those. Like, talk to talk to UD. Like he gotta know somebody in the city. Well, this is when you have to come to him, but like, hey, yo, like normally I wouldn't even do this, but you make me feel, you gotta hit with the Jimmy Fox shit. Like I don't normally do this, but you make me feel so comfortable. Like, can you hook me up with a sneaker person? I'm trying to cop the GGs. You got see if yo, do you know somebody? I'm trying to get the new Kobe's. I want to pay for. I'm just trying to find the person I can go to, so I don't have to wait.
Sorry, this guy had pictures of the archives.
Oh my goodness! Listen, I got a few of them too. Like, listen. I'm gonna let you know something. Bobby watching games is pictures that should be taken in black and white and played still by still over. Yeah. But it is something to listen. If you haven't witnessed it in full scope yet, it's something to behold. But also, I can't even say I'm not the same way. I'm just as bad. Like I man,
you're nowhere near as bad.
You don't watch me watching enough Knicks games. But listen, these games is horrific. But also, I only have like heart on it.
Give me another Modelo and Bud Light. I'm going to do what I want.
Wait, see, now when people ask if you drink Bud Light, I don't know if they're asking if you drink Bud Light because it's piss water or because of the rainbow now.
Oh, if I got cases of beer or Bud Light and I got a point to make, I'll prove my point after I finish what I already bought. And then just won't buy it no more.
I don't understand why people was mad at Bud Light anyway. Like, why are you gangbanging on beer? Like all of the reasons that you have to gangbang on beer, you're mad at their can logo. Like they making it act like people put a swastika on there or something. Like that's when you should be mad. What happened? That came. Listen, I don't know how that came out a while ago. Listen, I ate that whole entire word. Schwartz. Listen, man. I ate that word like it was groceries. Don't play with it. 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 What up, sis? Yo, Darnell and Bobby, them are out here. If you want to just come and hang out, get some wings, enjoy the show live, and this dude, Monica's online. But we're gonna see you Saturday anyway. Oh yeah, can't wait till Saturday. Oh yeah, it's party time. It's party time. I'm gonna get some sirloin. I'm gonna get those sirloin burgers from Sam's Club. Them shits is fire, B. Them shits is fire, B. Like they are something to definitely invest in if you're trying to put some round stuff on the grill. Like they're good. They're pretty fucking tasty. They got some juiciness to them. You know what I mean? But let's get back in here. Real plain and simple. I think you guys already heard how I feel about this. If you were gonna suspend somebody, you should suspend them both. Like Draymond Green doesn't deserve a suspension by himself. He really doesn't. I get that maybe the determining factor may have been his interaction with the crowd, but nah, let's put it all in a whole. There's an instigator here. There's a full-blown instigator. And you can't put somebody in an ankle lock and get away with it. I'm sorry. Like I understand. Yeah, you understand. Like we're talking about the ankles here. Like head, shoulders, knees, and toes. These ankles is what's needed so that you can do what you do on the court. Like you don't you understand? Like I heard that Draymond Green had to go get an ankle X-ray. Why wouldn't he? Somebody's grabbing at your ankles. Like, come on. So yeah, he's him. I mean, it's not the best look. It's probably not the best way to handle the situation. But how should he really handle the situation?
Old age gets us, no?
Listen, you ain't old till you notice it in your hands. So let's move on and let's get right into it. You guys see what I'm wearing. You guys see the logo on the chest. Let's get into our Knicks talk. You know what's happened. I got my KNICKS. We got that Knicks talk. And it's not pretty. It wasn't pretty at all. New York Knicks got punched in the face. All right, I'm talking about the New York Knicks completely got punched in the mouth and never recovered. Let me adjust a couple of things, right? Because the Knicks lost and they lost bad. They really did. They got blown out by a team that just wanted it more, was hungrier, and a team that was a little bit more desperate. The bad part about the Knicks loss is that it just looked bad. The optics of it. They end up losing this game by 17 points, 90-107. Now, if you normally would have just taken this at face value, New York Knicks is a 5 seed, is on a 7-game series with the 4 seed Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland Cavaliers are one of the best, if not best defensive teams in the league. Also one of the top 10 offensive teams in the league. You went on and you going into the series, you on the road and you managed to steal a game away from them. There's one game to New York and have home court advantage now flip back to you. Accomplished. Now, only thing about it, you just can't unsee that ass whooping that they took. And I gotta sit down for this one. It's a beautiful day in Knick neighborhood. Beautiful day in Knick neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Oh, won't you be my Knicker? Right? So let's talk Knicks. Oh man. The way they lost, that's the bad taste in our mouth. It's not the fact that they lost. Most of us expected them to lose one of these first 2 games. At least hoped for it. If there was any to win the series, like that was going to be the formula. That game was just ugly. And I hear you, Knicks fans. I hear you calling. I hear you fretting. And I'm like, and you wonder, like, damn, why can't they look better? Damn. Like, how did they not expect this? There's a difference. Right? There's a slight difference between running as hard as you can and running for your life because being chased by. There's a difference between running as hard as you can and when flight or flight kicks in and you're hyper focused and you're truly is a full-on difference. And that's what you ran up against. First game, Cleveland wasn't ready for the intensity the Knicks were going to come out with. They got punched in the mouth. We took one there, first game 1. Then there was an intensity that the Cleveland Cavaliers were going to come out with. And the Knicks thought they had it figured out. First quarter, things were looking pretty even. Like, okay, we're in this game. We expect you expect Cleveland to have a little bit more urgency to them, but Knicks are in this game. Second quarter, they made the adjustment. Yeah, I know you guys forget when you see this, but they made the Jeremy Lin adjustment. They started blitzing the point guard, double teaming Julius Randle, and then let everybody else trying to beat them, which is a winning formula. Try to eliminate the two stars and let all the other guys beat you. Other guys, right? Let's talk about some of these other guys. Right now, RJ Barrett is taking all of the blame. He is catching, I shouldn't say all the blame. He's catching the majority. Oh, good, the Heat game is on. Who won the Lakers game? Memphis did?
It's still going.
Is it? Oh. Okay, it's still going? I knew they was getting blown out last time I looked up. Listen, they've been down by 20. They've been getting blown out early. They would look like the Knicks game. That's what
down by 15. Middle of the third.
All right. They still got time. It's not fully over yet. But that's what happened. Listen, that's what happened to the Knicks. They got second quarter adjustments are made. Double team. And make sure to double team Julius Randle, and now the other guys have to make shots. Isn't that not the number one game plan? It's like the game plan either goes you take away the other guys, or you try to take away the main guy. They went after our main guys, and for Barrett, forced Obi Toppin, forced Emmanuel Quickly, forced Quentin Grimes have to start making shots to try to prove that you know what this depth that the New York Knicks and New York fans are so prideful of, or so boisterous about. Let's see this bench actually step up. And you know what? They all fail. Not just RJ. They all.
You have failed this city.
They all have failed the city. It's not just RJ Barrett. Now, RJ Barrett may catch the most shrapnel because he's the third pick, but he didn't ask to be the third pick. No matter Emmanuel Quickly asked to be the 21st pick, 29th pick. It could have went either or. Where Emmanuel Quickly been playing, Emmanuel Quickly probably should have been the third pick, not in the same draft. But you know what I mean. So I get the RJ Barrett slander right now because you're looking towards him. You keep looking towards him to be the other guy to step up. I remind you guys, it's all dependent on how you're looking at him to grow. I still believe that RJ Barrett is nowhere near being the player that he is going to be, but he's still on an upward trajectory to be that guy. His defense is kind of slacking lately. His one-on-one defense, his perimeter defense. Not quite sure what's going on there. But at bare minimum, you need your guys to put in their season average. You need guys to at least do what's on the back of their basketball card. At least do that. Because if you're not at least doing your bare minimum, if you're not at least pulling your own weight, then you're not doing your job. Because what you've done all season, that's your expectation. Right? That's where the expectation should at least start to begin. I see you, Pops. Right? When the postseason starts, your resume is what you've done in the regular season. What you consistently did over 82 games. Now, hyper-focus and give that to me for 16. wins for 28 games. However many it is. That's perfect. I can see y'all. I can't see y'all behind all these lights.
We should have suggested it sooner.
What's that?
We should have suggested it sooner.
Yeah, big boy. See?
Oh, they got Duncan playing. Wow.
They started dunking.
Miami Heat score right now 14-15. Milwaukee Bucks is up halfway through.
Oh, no, he stepped out.
So I get the RJ struggle. I get the RJ struggle. I get the RJ slander. Now I'm gonna let you know. Well, RJ Barrett is still gonna be watched because we still need these guys to do their average, their job. Now sometimes your bench players get a little bit more leeway because they're your bench players, and you assume your bench players are gonna be a little bit more erratic. That always throws shade on RJ. You have to remember he averages 20 points a game on 17 shots as the third option on the team. Just think about that. Your third option. Hey, Darnell, how would you feel if your third option on your team averaged 20 points per game?
Yeah, that's every 1-2. That's every 1-2's dream.
Bobby, how would you feel if your third option averaged 20 points per game?
Give him 90
Oh shit, she popped up. Look at that. Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. You'll see in a second. You'll laugh. You'll understand. Remember my wordplay. See? What up, sis?
You're lucky you called me before I was about to get in the shower and put my PJs on.
It's good. Huh? I see. What did I catch you after Tuesday youth or Wednesday youth invitational? Youth invitational. Wednesday youth invitational. How you doing, Christine? I know we met Sunday, but I forgot the name. Yeah, so I'm glad he said it out loud now, so I can repurpose it to the memory bank. What was I just saying?
Nothing, I scared your girl.
So back into it. Got distracted. The sis came through. Right? You know how to do system love. You know, people's out today. So that's what I don't understand. The RJ slander. So tomorrow's New Year's. I'm about to be on New Year's tomorrow. I call it my New Year's. See, it's a deeper philosophy. It's not just because of the pothead. I never understood how they let somebody create New Year's on the coldest day, at the coldest time of year when everything is dead. What is new? Spring sounds more like the time when New Year's should be in because the sun is out again. Things are coming back to life. It's a better time to party. Who also wants to party? Like, I understand we live in South Florida, but I'm originally from New York, so I got to think of it from a cold weather aspect as well. Who wants to go out and party in 15-degree temperature? You know, real feel -12. Like, who wants to go out there? Who picked this horrific time of year? Oh, that's it.
You do.
Listen. Mind you, is this a fur coat that is short sleeve and comes up to here? like the one of them Eve things, shortest pit bull in the skirt. So it never made sense to me that New Year's is in January, like in the dead of winter. Spring always made more sense. There's new energy, better time of year. Like you actually get to actually everybody gets to actually enjoy really some kind of better weather party environment. If New Year's was tomorrow, so you know what? New Year's is always 420 is always a day that is celebrated for other reasons. See, that's the other part. I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and make it a new year. And you know what? People say like, you can't make your own holiday. Why can't I? Listen, our forefathers, that's all they did. They just made random days up and called it a holiday. Like these that we have, it wasn't some super thought out plan. They just picked some random shit like hey, let's make January a day. Like, so why can't I make April 20th a day? Like, fuck that. Like, I don't need their approval to make a holiday. I make my own. I use my own approval to take my own holiday. And yes, people, you don't need other people to celebrate your holiday. Celebrate your holiday yourself. Take that day off of work. You know what? Days off of work feels its best when everybody else is at work. Those days always feel like, damn, everybody really out. Like, shit. Make your own holidays up and celebrate them. You graduated from high school, you graduated from college or whatever. Celebrate that day like it's a holiday. Like, fuck that. Make your own holidays. We about to play some trivia soon. We about to play some trivia soon. So the New York Knicks, they got punched in their mouth. They got punched in the mouth for the second quarter. Never made an adjustment. Like I said, RJ Barrett is gonna catch way too much of the slack, and he's catching a lot of slack this year. Look at it honestly. Like I'm not quite sure what the expectations are, but look at it honestly. He is the third option on the team, and he gives you 20 points per game. Most teams would kill for that. You've heard me ask in the audience. Most teams would kill for that kind of production from their third player. Let me see if I can find more people. Let me see if I can find more people. Let me see. I got somebody. I got a question for you. I'm gonna throw a hypothetical out there. If the third option would you be happy or satisfied with the third option on your team averaging 20 points per game? Okay. You
20 points per game.
As for the third option,
Yes.
most people would take that from the second.
I'd be happy with that. Absolutely. Who are we talking about?
RJ Barrett for the New York Knicks. He gets a lot of slack. And see, you can't like understand, but I had to New York. I know you've heard before of the irrationalness of New York fans when it comes at times, right? This is one of the irrational thoughts that rational things that are going on.
I understand where you're going with that, but 20 points is he's a 2-point shooter.
Shoots twos, shoots threes, drives to the lane. He
He's
get
3-point shooter.
a little bit. I mean, not he's not a spot up 3-point shooter. He's a
No, but I'm happy with the 20 points.
yeah, like he's a drive. He's more of a drive to the lane.
Before you would take him as a second choice.
Sometimes,
You actually
like some
take
people,
third
yeah.
choice.
So some people take him as a second op.
I would
20
take him
points,
as a third.
yeah, 20 points per game.
I would like that 20 points.
Yeah, most people take from some people take from their second option.
Yep.
Would just ask, give me 20 points per game. Like put it this way, like let's call it who's like Chris Paul and Devin Booker when they were people like listen.
You're in the 30s right now.
Yeah, like listen, if Devin Booker's giving you 30, all you ask for is 20 from Chris Paul. And also he gets 17 attempts per game.
I think we just need to have team players.
Well, also I don't know if you heard the last part. He also averages 17 attempts per game. But that's what they all average. The number one option averages about 17 attempts per game. The number two option averages 17 attempts per game.
70 attempts.
17.
17 attempts in 48 minutes.
In about 30.
No, it's 48 minutes, right? What's a game?
Well, 48 minutes.
48 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he gets 20 points out of it.
We deal with that.
That's RJ Barrett, Knicks fans. So sometimes I understand the kind of pressure, the kind of weight you put on. You a basketball fan?
Yeah.
Would you be satisfied with the third option on your team averaging 20 points per game?
Third option on my team?
Yes.
That's what he should be doing.
Yeah, I think that's
Third option. That's 15
Third
to
option.
20 points.
Getting 17 attempts per game.
10? Yeah, if he can get to 20 points with just 17 attempts, hell yeah. He can do better.
I'm telling you,
Anybody would say.
I don't understand you Knickers. You Knick fans, I'm telling you.
Third option, 20 points, that's solid.
Because they're Knicks fans. They always want more.
Knicks, you always want more.
20 per player, 10 for the bench. 2 big that we win.
So right now,
There's more than 10 at the bench. Bench points sometimes come back.
so right now, so I understand your frustration with RJ Barrett, Knicks fan.
Who are you talking to?
Everybody.
Oh, I don't know what you even do.
Oh, right now I'm doing a live show, a live sports show.
Is it on YouTube?
He's on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere.
What's the YouTube channel?
MyT Sports, MYT Sports Podcast.
I'm gonna subscribe tomorrow.
All right. And I have you can either if you have a QR scanner, you can scan the QR.
I got you though.
And hold on. It's because don't go to mytsports.net. My website is currently down, but go to MyT Sports on YouTube, and I'm there.
I'll do it.
Thank
I'll
you.
subscribe tomorrow.
And then I'm here every Wednesday.
I know I'm here.
And I'm gonna do some trivia soon. Prize is gonna be. Trust me, it's fun. It'll be fun. So, Knicks fans, cut them some slack. But in these playoffs, I can understand your disappointment. All to their average. If you're averaging 20 points per game in the regular season, I'm gonna need you somewhere around there in the playoffs. Because now that's the minimum we expect from you. That's the minimum we expect. Oh, is that when he broke it?
And then he made a 3 with the other good hand, and that's it.
He had one last flick of the wrist. It was like, oh, it stayed like that. Fuck. Now, I'm gonna tell you something too. I'm never listening to Reggie Miller again. I broke my own G code. I broke my own T code. You know what I say, right? Real T's move in silence like tsunami. Right? So I broke my own T code. I normally don't ever listen to the game when Reggie Miller. I put it on mute. I hate Reggie Miller. I hate him. I hate his voice. Sports hate. It's okay. It's not real hate. Sports hate. But if I saw him in real life, I may have the urge to slap him. Right? And I listened. And I'm telling you, that's the reason why we lost. I know that's the reason why we lost is because I listened to Reggie Miller. I had no reason letting Reggie Miller's voice be audible in my house. Listen, these things matter. These things matter. Basketball wives matter. Let's move up and roll out. You want trivia? You guys ready for trivia? We're going to do trivia in 12 minutes. We have trivia coming up in 12 minutes. In 12 minutes, we got trivia. Russell, you mean Russell Westbrook?
What are you going to argue with the fan? You just see it?
No, that was on Monday. Then that had happened already. But no, we'll too soon. It's Russell Westbrook. Okay, do you ever watch Wildin' Out? Okay, so you know when DC Fly young.
And I went to 2 shows.
Did you? I want to go to a show. You know when DC Young Fly is getting cooked, how he always deflects and starts roasting somebody from the audience? That's Russell Westbrook. Anytime he's losing, right? Or he's having a bad game,
This is where they won. He wasn't having a bad game.
He was having a bad scoring game. He was having a good hustle game.
Let's not forget about the guy's defense.
No. What did I say? What did I say? You mean hustle Russell Westbrook?
Everybody just wants to score.
Listen, I don't know why he's still frustrated, but he's one of those guys.
Get frustrated.
Every time he's not winning,
Man, talk shit. Westbrook.
okay, Westbrook. So now, and all he did was embarrass himself. All he did, like Russell Westbrook embarrassed himself. The guy calls him Westbrook. So I think he tweeted it, but he found him, right? Went to the.
No, he didn't find him. He didn't know the little things. So the Phoenix Suns allowed fans to go on visit the Suns. Like they allowed a whole back area like a lounge.
So he goes into the lounge and finds him.
Russell Westbrook was walking back out to the game after halftime, and the guy's like, "Oh, Westbrook," in front of his son. The guy's like, "Hit me." You want to watch so you can sue.
He didn't say hit me.
I'm saying like
Westbrook came up in there Westbrook walked in there, started taking his shirt off, trying to intimidate him with his abs, right? Went to the car pass. I can't call you Westbrook? No, I'm sorry. Okay, so like the fan said, be a man. So Russell Westbrook gets upset, and he's like, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. So Westbrook comes in there, starts taking off his shirt, starts trying to intimidate him with his abs and shit, right? About watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. And he's like, be a man. He's like, yo, you can't take Westbrook? You can't take some taunting? Like, be a man. Be a man. Westbrook goes, watch your mouth. He goes, mouth. So you know what? Don't talk about it. Be about it. If you would, no, if you're up here to tell, stop. So if you're gonna come all the way up here, start taking off your shirt, start flexing on me, come on, watch your mouth. Be a man then. If you don't talk about it, be about it. Whatever you trying to come up here and do, you trying to intimidate me. Don't try here intimidate me. I'm not intimidated by you. Do something about it. No, do something about it. If you're gonna try to intimidate, no, it's not fucking lawsuit. Westbrook put himself in that situation. He came up there. And flexed on him. I called you a nickname. I said you can't shoot, so you shoot bricks. Westbrook. And now you mad. So you come up here and flex on me. You flex on me. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Westbrook is soft. His mentals is soft. When it comes to taunting, his mentals is soft. Like, I love Westbrook. Hustle Russell Westbrook. He can't shoot no more. Okay. Russell West. Okay, so let me ask you. If somebody engages you, like they're trying to swing on you, how am I supposed to react? I'm supposed to fold? I'm supposed to fold. That's what you want me to do? Want me to crumble in the corner in front of my son like a little bitch? Okay then. I'm a man too. No. How about he's just taking up for it? Okay, no, Bobby. Take the bullshit out of it. Take the money out of it. Let's look at this man to man. Scenario to scenario. You keep running to the money because it's an easy thing to try to run to be like, oh, you just wanted him to hit it because of the money. Nah. Westbrook came to him. To my watch your mouth. Westbrook. Watch your mouth. Not only watch your mouth, you flexed on me. You off your shirt trying to get brolic on me. It could be disrespectful. It's called taunting. Be mentally tougher. You made it all the way to the NBA, not just based off of talent, also because you were one of the most. You should have been one of the most mentally strongest people in the game. You didn't just last as long based off your talent, also because of your mental. You can't let a fan calling you Westbrook make you so your game that you go into the suites and start getting brolic on them. He should be suspended for a game. If you suspend Draymond for a game, you should suspend him for a game because Draymond ultimately got suspended for a game because of his interactions with the fans. It was coupled with the stomp, but ultimately it was because of his interaction with the fans. Listen, be consistent. Westbrook, and listen, I'll call him Westbrook too. If you're gonna come up there and start trying to intimidate me, don't intimidate me. Do what your intimidation is trying to say.
Well, the NBA admitted it. They said because of his past, that's why we suspended him.
Well, I understand that's being part of it. But I'm just talking about Westbrook now. Remember, intimidation when you try to intimidate somebody, part of your intimidation is saying that if something doesn't happen, I'm gonna do so and so. If not, you're just bluffing. If not, you're just talking shit. If not, you're a bitch, right? Because now you're just telling shit that you ain't never gonna do. So if Westbrook's come up there and he starts trying to intimidate me, don't try to intimidate me. If talk about it, be about it. Because first what he told him, be a man. You can't take some simple taunting. Be a man. But you're still here. Watch your mouth. And then he's clapping like he's an 11th grade girl. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Bitch, watch your mouth. I'll come up in your dome piece. Watch your mouth. That's what Westbrook is doing. Hey, listen, it wasn't my look. That was Westbrook's look. Hustle Russell Westbrook. Because we want to put respect on his name for his hustling. But when it comes to his shooting, he shoots bricks. So we call him Hustle Russell Westbrook. Listen, we're fair here. We're nothing else but fair. I wasn't even going to talk about Westbrook today. We talked about him on Monday. But it's okay though. We gotta give the people what they want. I know we got a football fan out there. I know we got at least one person that wants to talk football. I don't have nothing to talk about football.
No, we don't have to.
But
I don't care about football until it actually comes. But I'm so pretty happy for
you're who's you a fan of again? Oh, I'm sorry.
the Bills.
The Bills quarterback is very quickly falling down the list of top quarterbacks.
Oh gosh, and he just broke up with his girlfriend.
Did he?
Oh yeah, so he's probably gonna be on the bottom. He's gonna be like
No, this is good.
or maybe
No, this is good. Because remember, when you break up with somebody, if it hurts, you normally end up getting better shape. Like you start focusing at work. Like you start bettering your life in all those little areas. Like I'm gonna show them. So maybe now he's like, I'm not gonna throw these turnovers. Oh, we gonna make it to the. This is the year. Heartbreak. This is the year. I got an ice box. I got an ice box where my heart used to be. It's just.
I have my bills. It's inside. Oh wait, I didn't wear my sneakers and shit. But everybody's like bills, and I'm like, this is our year. You know, I say it every year. But
This is our year. Now, speaking of years, there are some people in we're in the NBA playoffs. So for the regular season, we've had some people that's had some incredible years. And the NBA has started handing out those NBA awards to start highlighting and recognizing those people that had wonderful years. Let's get into a couple of
I
right?
used to watch the Heat all the time, like back in the day. But now basketball, I'm older now, so I can't like drink every day. And I have to drink like football.
It is, football.
So, but,
every
yeah, I'm
football.
rooting for the Heat.
Every season, I gain about 15 pounds, and I always try to lose it back by the next football season. Football season is listen, it's rough on the weight and it's rough on the pockets.
Well,
It's like I save more money in basketball season than I do football season. Like I lose, I get in better shape in basketball season. Like football season is a complete shit show. Like
well, I get a lot of exercise because I'm always on test the whole game.
Get your 1,000 steps in at least.
I can't. Oh yeah, I should wear the watch. Yeah, but yeah, I'm hoping to be. Or the better team. Whoever plays the best, even with football. But you know what would have been sad if the Bills in Philly went to the Super Bowl and Philly won. Do you realize we would be the only NFL team to lose 5 Super Bowls in the same division? How crazy would that should have been? I was.
Damn.
At the end, my daughter's
Sheesh.
a Philly fan. She's
Ooh.
like, Mom,
That's a story. That's a hell of an angle.
No, I don't want to go to Super Bowl with you because we'll lose. Just because it'll be, oh my God, Buffalo Bills. Not only did they lose 5 Super Bowls, but they lost teams in this that's all the same division. Philly, Cowboys, Giants, and Washington. Really, bitches? Yes.
Yeah, that would have been something. That
No,
you know what
I
that
think I would have I went on a cruise the following.
You know
day.
what?
I would have jumped off the
that is enough
I don't care if he does.
of a stat and a quirk just to want to see it happen.
No, see, you never see. I'm a Bills fan,
I know. Oh man.
so I think like outside the box, and I'm like, yeah, we're going in the beginning. I'm like, Philly's doing good. I'm like, I'm all for it. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, no.
that one multiverse possibility hit you
It's
like
like the universe will just. We're gonna lose. I don't want them. I'd rather lose and go against another.
no Giannis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the Depot sighting.
Miami Heat cannot lose this game with no Giannis. He'll send you
Fuck out of here. He
talk NBA awards. They started giving out a couple of them. So they had the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award. That went. Can we get a little theme music? Just a little something. What? My engineer.
Clutch player went to.
I was talking about engineer.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Defensive player.
So Jared Jackson.
Jimmy Butler's up for the club player of the year.
Jared Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
What? Who? What? Which one?
Club player of the year.
Oh yeah, he lost. So defensive player of the year came out. They gave that to Memphis Grizzlies Jared Jackson. So he ended up getting defensive player of the year. And listen, that what he did the other day. Was that?
You get Super Max and you get those awards, don't you?
Yes. They've left it up to the media to help determine Supermaxes. And look, you saw what Jaren Jackson did the other day when Ja Morant went out. So that's a person that's can give you 30 a night if he ever was the number one option and also be the defensive player of the year. But also how easy it is to also now diverge all of your energy into defense when you have somebody like Ja Morant that's so explosive on that other end helping you out. So to Jared Jackson on getting defensive player of the year. Now, clutch player of the year, Bobby. That went to Swipey No Swipey. That went to Swipey. Clutch player of the year went to Swipey No Swipey. De'Aaron Fox. Listen, Sacramento ended up coming away with 3 awards so far. 6th man of the year we haven't heard about yet. Most improved player we haven't heard about yet. We have, though, the coach of the year, and that goes to Sacramento's Mike Brown. Now, there is one award that isn't officially. There's one award that isn't an official award, right? There's one award that isn't an official award, but this award may have more gravity than the other rest because this is one of the awards that the press can never have the balls to put out, but the players can secretly have this put in this vote and say who they think this is. Did you guys hear about who's the most overrated player voted by the players? I don't even think they consider him a player anymore. We don't even call him a player no more. Trae Young, most overrated player award, voted by the players.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Listen, that one holds weight because the other ones are done by people that don't do awards, like the aren't NBA players, right? They've been around the league, even though it's journalists, so it's sometimes it's journalists, it's former players, but it's not the current players, not the guys in the game, not the guys that are guarding the guys that they're currently voting on. The fact that Trae Young got most overrated player, that's ridiculous to me. But you know what? I think it's time for us to take a break. When we come back, I think it's time for trivia. And I hope you guys know, right? It's gonna be a quick break. It's gonna be a short break. It's gonna be the kind of break that you don't even realize that you need and you want. What we talk about, folks? We're talking about Blue Chew. What is Blue Chew? Blue Chew just happens to be a little blue pill that can get you back your thrill. All you have to do is open up a pack and head straight to the sack. Just a few chews before you do. This thing has the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, so this is one opportunity that you just can't miss. For a very low cost, you could beat it up like a boss, and she would love how you come through like a champ when you Blue Chew in advance. And if you use my promo code of GSSS, you can get your first order of Blue Chew for free. Yes, folks, for the free. Yes, folks, use my promo code of GSSS, and you can get your first order of Blue Chew for free. Let's go to the website, bluechew.com, enter the promo code GSSS, and there you go. Only thing you have to pay for is shipping and handling. It's $5. It's like $5. Less than $5. $4.95. Tax free. Normally, I tell you, I give you another little spill on this, add something on, tell you what you need, what you want, what you don't need. But nah, it's Blue Chew. It speaks for itself. You chew it and do it. That's it. You guys ready to play some trivia? You guys ready to get into some MyT trivia? All righty. Look like we got 4 contestants for our MyT trivia. All righty. It is trivia time. Let's let the people know. All right, people, who would like to sign up for MyT trivia? What we do here is that we ask you questions. If you get our questions right, then you win a prize. You pick a number, ask you a question, you win our prize. Our prize is a $20 gift card to Sharkies. Our prize tonight is a $20 gift card to Sharkies. Who we got coming up for trivia? Okay, I see 1, I see 2, I see 3, I see 4. Okay, I see 5 people for trivia. Who else we got for trivia? Okay, I see 6. You smiled at me. That's the. It's like a silent auction. It's like, okay. Okay, we got one over there. Okay, we got 7 people for trivia. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna need your names, please. Hey. Okay, so Darnell, you are our first contestant. Playing trivia? Once you see how it goes, maybe you want to get in here. Okay, Darnell, you're our first contestant for MyT trivia.
Okay.
Alrighty. So the way this works, just to remind you, what's going on, Pimpin? You playing trivia? You coming in here? You getting in? Was there right there? Oh. Nah, somebody else. Okay.
We all looking like to you?
Well, when you have a hat and a beard and I can't see past the lights, yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do 3 rounds of trivia. The person that has the most answers correct by the end of the 3 rounds, you win our prize. We have 1 prize, and it's a $20 gift card to Sharkies. Alrighty, so Darnell, so the way this works, you pick a number, I ask a question, you get it right, keep getting them right, you win prizes. Pick a number between 1 and 386.
It's like 17 now. And like drop less like 22. She runs the whole laptop for the whole program.
33.
33, okay. We got some Patrick chewing going on here. It's a Snickers joke.
I know she's up right now. What's it called?
All right, you gotta do a lot of scrolling. I was at the bottom. Numbers keep growing. All righty. Okay, this is actually a recent question. Okay, this is a sports question. They're not all sports questions. Anything like damn, your sports show. No, we don't have all sports questions. We got a little bit of everything. Okay, Darnell. LeBron James recently came off the bench for the blank amount of times in his career.
She changed everything on my shit. Today I just changed it up.
It's called administration.
And I'll give you some thinking music.
I would say first time.
Final answer?
What?
Final answer?
Sure.
I just actually.
You have failed this city.
That's
It was actually his second time. You was close. You was close. All right, Darnell. You're falling behind early. Okay, where's Smiles at? Smiles. You're up. Okay. Pick a number. 186. Any number between 1 and 386. Was that 7? Okay, we got 7. All righty. This is a fairly easy question, depending if you know sports or not, or a little bit of basketball. Now, how many teams qualify for the NBA play-in tournament? And I'll give you some thinking music. She's looking at me very intensely. She's still smiling. She's still smiling. Is that your final answer? Are you playing as well? Because I have you playing. So you're helping her win a prize that you're qualifying for. I'm just saying. Okay. Is that your final answer? That answer is correct. The answer is 8. 8 teams qualify for the NBA playing tournament. All right, Yo Ali. Yo Ali, you're up next. All right. Okay, Yo Ali. So pick a number between 1 and 386. I have a lot of questions. 350. All right. We're going all the way back the other way. It's a thing from Wheel of Fortune, just to let you guys know. Like, okay, one. Yes, I have Disney questions. I have all kinds. Yeah. I have Disney questions. I have fashion questions. I have origami questions. I have Florida questions. I got Disney questions in here. You just gotta pick the Disney number. You didn't pick the Disney number.
How do you know what the Disney number is?
You just
It
have.
was a night. All you have was Disney stuff.
Well, that's how lucky they.
I was online.
That's how lucky the people's got. And this one may be easy. Who is the most decorated Olympian of all time? Most decorated. Now remember, all you guys are playing against each other. Yeah, you're all opponents. Is that your final answer? Correct.
Hello. You don't remember that whole fucking run that you had in 2014?
He's a swimmer. Yes. Yes. He was probably.
That run where it's like every time you jump in the pool, fucking.
Yeah, he was Aquaman for real. Okay. All right, Bobby, you're next. Bobby, you're next, Bobby.
Wait, what did she win?
She got the first. This is the first round. There's 3 rounds of trivia.
What's the prize?
$20 gift card to Sharkies.
Oh, well, never mind, I was wrong.
You probably think about some of my old prizes back in the day. Back in the day when I was young and not a kid anymore, we would say I wanna wish I was a kid. You know what I mean? You know what? That actually sounds how you got a maximum.
Or
You get 15.
bang, bang, shrimp taco.
Like how many wings do you guys need?
You get 14 weeks in the soda, and then that's it.
Do you really need a soda?
Yeah,
Okay, Bobby.
How many different ways do you spend $20?
Okay, Bobby. Pick a number between 1 and 3. 311. All righty. At least he kept me in the same area. See? And he just got our first Disney question. All Disney questions are worth double. No, I'm joking. They're not. should do that. Make all Disney questions worth double. But it's gonna be another day though. Not today. It'll be another day though. 311. That's where the Disney question was at. Remember that for next time. It won't be there next time. What is the name of? Huh. I didn't write the answer down for some reason. Like I know this like I know this automatically. I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna ask it. What is the name of Snow White's prince? I'll play you some. You guys know you're competing against each other. Okay. Alrighty.
Why I know the answer to this? You asked it last time.
What?
Don't qualify your fucking response.
Say that again?
No, I asked it like
Answer. Who Googled that one? No. There's no Googling here. I gave you. What did the music's for? The music is your timer.
Yeah, I was like talent, and I had to rate my voice.
Who the fuck knows the answer to that question for real though? Besides Buddy.
Disney fanatics.
I got a little sister. Don't do that.
But like Ferdinand, really? No.
Let's reenact the role right now. Take out first.
Oh, Cinderella.
Yeah, because like I don't know why I didn't write this answer down. I must have thought it was Prince Charming off the bat and didn't write it down. But I'm like, that don't make no sense.
It's easy to remember if you knew who came here and killed all the Indians to discover this land.
Oh damn, that's what I'm talking about.
He took it all the way there.
He talking back to reparations.
And he's got the same name as one of the captains of the ships that came to
Rasputin? Wait, the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. No, that's not him.
Did the Knicks players dress up as the guys?
Next question.
Same score, just.
Well, you know what they say. New Yorkers all migrate to Florida. So this is not my bit. What happened with the? Oh no, I marked him wrong for cheating.
Oh.
You guys cheated.
Cheated.
You and then you let Monica. You let Monica coerce you into her cheating habits. Listen.
Hey,
We roll together. We die together. Hello?
All right.
You're not one of us.
You're next.
He said that earlier.
Yo, you are chock full of knowledge, bro. Goddamn.
Bobby, not Bobby. Mo, you're next. Let's go.
Down by 26.
All right, Mo. Picking up between 1 and 386. And I guess I have to say all previous numbers that were selected is off limits.
Damn.
91. That's a good strong number. That's a good strong number. I knew how to. Okay.
Roll it down by 29.
That one player can make a shot. Embarrassing.
No, that's not
What is that?
Okay. In which sport was Muhammad Ali popular? Is that your final answer? Oh, now you guys want to act like you know shit. Because I have layup questions too. I have easy questions.
Hey, Muhammad Ali, I want to put golf.
You can play my trivia?
No.
We still got time. All right.
Stupid question.
Well, there's more other questions.
Muhammad
That was like
Boxing.
sports questions for dummies.
Hey, listen, sometimes you guys need some layups.
Thank you.
You guys haven't got a lot right today.
That was for me. I don't know any other answer.
Okay, where's the cat person at? No. Where is he at? Cat with the beard? Cat with the beard. There he goes. Back there. Alrighty. Pick a number between 1 and 386. 40. This is a hip hop question. What is the name of Nas's first album?
Oh my God.
Seriously?
Hey,
That's a layup too, shit.
this is a layup depending on what kind of genre you like.
See, he said who, and I'm like, yo, that's the.
Exactly.
I don't know the answer to that one.
It's okay.
Man, you're too young to know that.
I'm gonna give you some thinking music.
Nah, come on.
What's that? Is that your final answer? And that is correct. Illmatic is the correct answer. I listen. You can't have your friends participate. Yes.
Number 8.
Number 8.
All the way to the other side.
Okay. I was at 40. I was close. We were in this. Okay. Who? This one's tough. I just added this one in there yesterday. So if you was watching basketball yesterday, no, wait, never mind. This question comes from 2K. So if you watch NBA 2K and you watch 2K TV, this is one of their
Let
two
it
questions.
play, Tyler. Let it play.
There's no help. How many times has a 6 seed won an NBA championship? Let me play. Let me give you some music. If you play 2K, you knew this answer. It was their question of the week. One of their questions this week on 2K TV. How's that? Well, people that play 2K does. Well, that's why you're at a disadvantage in this question. Pick a number. Is that your final answer? Is that your final answer? You go with? That's your final answer?
You have failed this city.
You should have stuck with your first answer. It has happened once so far. Now, just in case you guys hear this question asked invertedly, or another similar question come out, it's inverted. That's a hint. It's somewhere around here. All right, Vic. Where's Vic at? Vic.
Ooh.
You're next, Vic. All right, Vic. Between 1 and 386. 5. Okay, we're staying in the same vicinity. All righty. SR. Okay. I know where this came from. I leave myself hints so I can know where some of my questions come from. I pull questions from everywhere. Name 3 movies. This is a movie question. See? We got them all. It's a movie question.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
I'm 100% about my trivia is checkmarked. Y'all wait till summer. There'll be trivia night at Shorky's.
Sure.
Name 3 movies Arnold Schwarzenegger did with Jesse the Body Ventura.
You said Arnold.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse the Body Ventura.
Look at this. You
What's that
There's no, it's not a tumor. Let me give you some thinking music.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yeah, they did 3 movies.
What's the one that he's a cop? There's one that he's a cop.
Jesse Ventura, it's sports. He was a wrestler. See, it had a sport.
No, I know.
Let's let her know who Jesse the Body Ventura was. He was assumed to be Hulk Hogan's brother at one point in time.
Oh, they were both governors. That's hilarious.
Hulk Hogan was a governor?
Oh, I thought you said.
No, they were brothers supposedly at one point in
No,
time.
you said Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, and Jesse. Oh yeah, they were. I may add that into trivia.
I know one of them.
We're not gonna sit here and sit around because he said he doesn't know. We're not gonna.
One
So
of them was Predator.
that is correct.
He died in Predator, so he couldn't be Predator 2. Arnold Schwarzenegger was the main motherfucker.
He was in Predator. No, that was one.
Jesse body. Okay, so I would think, what was that movie with the fucking time traveling monk? With the chick with the 3 tips?
I know what you're talking about.
Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Nah. I'll give you the other two.
No, wait, hold on.
Okay. I'll give you some time. What's going on, Alex? Yo, Bobby, your cousin's here. Yo, pull up, B. We outside. Oh, I got you. Because you know we're having a lot of dead air. I got you.
Kindergarten Cop.
No.
No, was it?
Running Man. And
the one with the 3 tips?
Total Recall.
Yeah,
I'll never forget those 3 tips.
Eyes pop out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Total Recall.
That's definitely Total Recall. Because
Yeah.
I watched that movie as a kid and I was fucking traumatized.
Yeah. When he falls outside.
Yeah.
On the little slanted joint. Batman and Robin. When he was Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
Jesse is in there somewhere. Jesse the Body Inventory is in there somewhere.
An extra.
I don't know where, but he's in there somewhere.
I think he's like a bodyguard in the movie or something.
Listen, this is one of these things that I know. Like, he was in there? Found out. Listen, I found out from where I got the question from. Alrighty.
Who's up?
You're up.
Let's go.
Alrighty, Pimpin'.
47. I pick that number every time.
What time? You said 47?
Yeah, I pick that number every time.
Okay. Well, hold on. We got
Yeah, no. We got kids.
5-1. Okay. In hockey.
Okay.
That's when I. Okay, I know, question. This is a, you smarter than a 5th grader question. Sports edition. In hockey, how many points does a goal score?
Does a goal score?
Mm-hmm.
1.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. I was like, there's no way. This is like a power play or it's a penalty or something. Like, there's no way.
You didn't have to overthink that one. I said it was an all you smarter than a 5th grader.
Yeah,
1st grade edition.
Bro, how many points do you score when you fucking make the puck into?
It was just the look I gave him. He was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, because that's what the whole point of that question is. Is that your final answer? That's for you to get it wrong.
Make you sit there, double take, think.
If it was like some girl who not watching sports, she's gonna be like, oh no, it's 2. I change it.
Somebody would change it. Smiles. You're up again. We have 3 rounds. Basically, whoever gets the most answers at the end of the 3 rounds is how you get your prize.
And we lost a couple contestants.
It's okay. They ain't had any answers right anyway. Between 1 and 386. You know you're kind of in the lead. I mean, you're tied for the lead, but you're kind of in the lead. All right, Mo. What number? You said 10? Okay, what do we have for 10? Alrighty. Who is the all-time assist leader in the NBA? The National Basketball Association.
All-time leader in what?
In assist. Well, I got that thinking music for you again. Was that the signal for Hans McGee? Is that you conceding? You have an answer or you conceding? I know some of you kind of know this, sir. I think some of you know this. It's John Stockton. John Stockton, who averaged double-digit assists for basically his whole entire career.
Wait, he's leading average. assists in the league.
He's leading average and most. Period.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I know the 2 and 3 are some recent players.
Two. Who's two? It's two. Has Chris Paul got up to two?
Yeah.
Who's third?
It's
You
not
said
Ronnie.
recent.
Yeah, I know it's Ronnie's not even. He's in top 5.
He's in the top 5.
3.
He may be 5. He may be like 4 or 5 right now.
Leading assist average.
You just caught us in the second round. I know it's funny because it's 10:07. This time I'm actually supposed to start. Alrighty. Smiles did not get that one. Alrighty. Still in the lead. Who do we have here?
It's Magic Johnson.
Magic is 3.
No, Magic is 1.
No.
Stockton is 2.
Most assist?
Leading in assists average.
No, but I said most assist.
But most assists,
Yeah.
I'll change it and I'll give you the right answer.
No, most assist should be is Stockton.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
The average
Is
is Magic.
which probably is right because he only played for like 10 years.
Yeah. And he has a higher average,
Yeah.
but he's got less time on the court. That's it.
Yeah, he got like 10 years and is also still in like 4th in all-time assists.
Well, you know why they took him off the court, man.
Oh, because he had AIDS.
Yeah. Come on. Now.
Yeah, he had AIDS in a time frame where we would
No way, they were definitely afraid of that shit.
Yeah.
They thought you would spit on somebody and get AIDS.
like listen. No, not even now. We thought back then when Magic still announced it, they thought that you could still hug people and you could hug people too sweaty and get AIDS.
So he contracted the virus and it transformed into the autoimmune disease AIDS. That's what it stands for, auto efficiency disorder.
So they thought that that orgy basically what happened
Mm.
and that's what happened.
But also, like the yeah.
Was giving it to someone else.
See, even the whole bisexual thing, that's also because back in the day too, we also the thought was you only got AIDS from gay people.
Yeah, you thought it was just for gay people when they started finding out that a lot of gays are not just gay or bisexual. That was the thought of Magic is that he ran up in a chick who had sex with a guy who was bisexual. And that one of his orgies. And that's how they thought he got it. Still the old woman.
It's so funny. I know if I say this, you all know which picture I'm talking about. But there's a picture of Magic Johnson, which is widely said that was the day that it happened.
Yeah.
All right, who's up next? All right, we had Darnell quit. He went home. He was down. You don't want his spot. You want his spot?
He wants a spot.
He just wants a spot. I got you. He's supposed to be next up anyway. All righty. We will praise Darnell with Franklin. You got the first. You're already down in the first round, so you're gonna have to make a massive comeback in rounds 2 and 3. Pick a number, Franklin. Bobby, you're next.
16.
After this question. Mark Twain. It's a sports question. Mark Twain described this sport as a good walk spoiled. Mark Twain described this sport as a good walk spoiled. Final answer?
You have failed this city.
It was golf.
I was thinking that golf was around, became popular a little bit after 20.
But there is a saying though about baseball. Somebody says about baseball just being like a game of catch that was ruined or something like that.
Right.
That's out there.
Because see, I remember Mark Twain writing novels back in the 1800s. And baseball was just getting started back then. Golf didn't really get popularized in the 1900s. And I thought Twain was gone by then.
You had to go deep into that bag?
Yeah, when you think about a good walk, I was thinking it could have been golf, but I was like, well, Bobby Jones in the gaps is around like early 1900s. Twain may have been dead by the time. I don't know when Twain died.
Bobby, you're up next. Your number.
Number?
Yeah, pick a number.
So that saying, "Golf is a good walk spoiled" by Mark Twain was published in a book by Leon Wilson in 1905.
Okay.
Going-
He did die
All right, Bobby.
1910.
Your question is
So yeah, you had your timeline right.
That's why.
last team, not number 1 or 2 seed, to win an NCAA national championship. I must have just got this question from the tournament this year.
Yeah.
I did.
You just answered it.
What?
Wait, no. You got one. When's the last time?
What was the last team that wasn't number? So I must that wasn't number 1 or number 2 seed to win a national championship. I'll give you some thinking music. That normally helps people.
So it wasn't this year. It wasn't last year. I bet on the damn thing every year.
You trying to go through the numbers, like, okay, now that year that was a okay. Not the 1 seed and not the 2 seed. So either 3 seed or lower, basically.
Wait, but I'm trying to think because the year that I oh, you see? 20 or 18.
You know how
So wait, so it's a quick question. Are we doing like the year that like the actual season face up, or are we doing the year they actually won?
I need the team.
Or the actual team?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know the actual fucking team. I would say the year, but go ahead.
but that's the time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you don't want to throw a team out there?
No, I don't know. It's UCLA.
All right.
I know I'm wrong, but
Well, I'm gonna try to give you your
You have failed this city.
UConn.
thanks. That's I just forgot. Okay.
It was this year.
They actually did it again this year too, but this is actually before this. Actually, even before this year. No.
They were his first
No, listen.
seed, though.
No. Listen. Ironically, they did it this year, and they were the last team to also do it.
This year.
And what was the last year they did it?
I don't know. No. He's talking about before this year, because I also got this. I got this question before this year though. Ironically, they're the ones that did it this year, and they were the very team. They were the very last team to do it that wasn't a 1 or 2 seed. What's that? Yeah, it's UConn. Who do we have? Mo left. We got
2013 year.
Cap with the beard left.
After your Miami Heat question, it's on.
I doubt. Listen, I got some Heat questions in here. I got some specific Heat questions in here. You're gonna hear them. Somebody's gonna pick one, and you're not gonna know who the hell it is.
It's not gonna be
No, I have some layup Heat questions, like who's the most famous number 3 in Heat history, something like that. You know, who has a whole county named after them. You know, like whose son is a daughter, you know, stuff like that.
Hey, yo.
What? It's all the same person.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah,
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
it's a tough one. Is that his only son too?
He got a son that turned into a daughter, and then some
Look
daughters.
at this guy talking for the Heat right now. He's like, whoa, fuck. You know?
I'm just thinking how every guy thinks generally. Like, you know,
Bruh,
you want your son. You want everybody wants a son. This is tough. That's your only one.
Listen, Lil Nas X exposed it all at the Grammys, talking about the gay agenda. He exposed everything right there.
Oh.
There's people out there who are orchestrating things for people who don't want them.
Oh, definitely. I definitely is. Yeah.
You believe that successful black man is gay?
That
Lil
there,
Nas X, do you believe that?
I don't know. I think he may be.
I don't know him either, but I don't believe it.
I'll put it this way.
I think no, not.
If he's not, he's been doing that for a while because he was on a talk show about 4 or 5 years before he made it big. So he's been game for a while.
Okay, so then I believe it now. If
Yeah.
you're telling me you saw something back in the day,
Yes.
you can't
He was
erase
on
that.
like a Jerry Springer or something where he was saying he was gay.
All right, so we lost Cap.
Yeah.
All right,
Ain't
Christine.
nothing wrong with that,
Yeah,
but
but
I
then
think
research.
that he's got a different
Like
like.
someone else supposed to say what he did, they researched it.
Christine, you're next.
Then they researched it. And you saw it. Damn, that's what
18.
you know.
Okay.
He wasn't Lil Nas X then, he was a regular person.
I just got this one recently too. It's another 2K question.
Fuck. Give me a Disney question.
But
What's up?
listen, question. It's a pseudo heat question. How many numbers did Gary Payton wear in the NBA?
Not a heat question.
He played for the Heat.
Right. But I mean, other teams play for that. Heat question.
Okay. I'm gonna give you some thinking music. It's a Heat question. It got Heat benefactors. How many different numbers has Gary Payton worn in his NBA career? See? Look at you. Look at you.
The greatest thing is, I don't know.
Is that your final answer?
You have failed this city.
Wait, was it 3?
Two.
I was gonna say 3.
It was just two. The one he wore for Seattle and the one he wore for the Miami Heat. Heat question.
You know what the greatest thing about tonight's Heat game is? Do you know what the greatest thing about tonight's Heat game is?
Talk to me. We listening?
He could be no worse than the Knicks. That's the greatest thing about tonight's Heat game.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's 1-1 Knicks series. Y'all got your butts kicked the other night.
And you're getting your butts kicked right now. And you're looking worse than, and you're getting your butt kicked worse than the Knicks.
Didn't we beat them by double digits the first game?
You're looking worse than the Knicks.
Yeah, we
You
beat them by
just
double
said I
digits.
can't look worse than the Knicks, and you're looking worse than the Knicks. You're
You're
losing.
27.
You're losing worse.
The Knicks were down by 27.
We lost by 17. You're losing by 21.
We still have 2 quarters.
I did. Right now, you're looking worse. We won.
By what?
And you guys, you listen, you can look worse than us. You can still work worse than us. I'm sorry, you weren't playing.
Don't make me take you down memory lane right now.
Well, you got a memory lane? Let's go.
Mr. MyT Sports.
Let's go. What lane you want to go down? I function in the fast lane. The motor mouth for the South, baby.
Right now.
Hey,
We're only getting beat by 19.
just to clarify, I'll get you that as a fan cheering. I don't think they can make out of the series, but I'm sure
And
they
81-62, only getting beat by 19.
And so far, it's still worse than the Knicks. But let's continue. Christine, we already did your number. All right, Vic, you're next up. Where's your boy?
talking about primetime Miller when we beat them in 2013.
Okay, you had three of them top of the top 10 most efficient players in the league. You had three of the top 10. You should have won. You didn't do anything incredible. You had LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and you had Chris Bosh.
Everything incredible.
Nothing you did was incredible. They actually failed at what they should have done. You had three superstars and you couldn't win at least 3 championships.
So then OKC before us, and they made you.
They had 3 neophytes. That's the only reason why y'all even beat them, because y'all sunned them, because they hadn't been there before. They were too young to be experienced. You guys had a guy that won a championship. You guys had a guy that had been to an NBA championship and was considered the best player in the world. And then you had another guy that always brought his team into the playoffs and was also one of the top 10 in the most in efficiency and one of the best scorers in his position. I'm sorry, not impressed by creating a super team and winning with James Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh on your team. I'm sorry if it takes more to impress me. How you doing, sweetheart? It's okay, we here now.
Hey, super teams have it back in 01.
Okay, when you
How are you?
The Lakers were
how do you know? Let me stop.
Magic, Worthy, Kareem,
How are you?
that won a super team?
Kobe, Shaq.
Again, did Shaq have a championship before Kobe?
Yes.
No, he didn't. Nope. Nope.
Not the year before. They didn't go to the championship.
They didn't win a championship before Kobe. He won his championships with Kobe.
But what about Magic, Kareem, and Worthy? They weren't super teams.
Was that?
Magic came in as a rookie
I understand that.
on a team
But
that happened to be drafted together.
Also, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, arguably
The best player in the league. Yeah. And they drafted Matt, and they drafted the rookie of the year.
Again, they had Worthy.
But he won 5 championships out of it. So they and also what he does, he wins his first year. Okay then. Okay, but I'm also talking about what I'm impressed by. I'm not impressed by a super team coming together and in 4 years winning half the championships.
And I'm not impressed with the Lakers have one of the best players in all time right now. Well, Kobe days, they come together with Shaquille O'Neal.
And won 5 championships.
Together with,
So you're not impressed by them drafting Kobe Bryant after they had Shaq and winning 5 championships? What 5? Kobe got 5.
Kobe got 5.
Well, Shaq and Kobe put up 3 before Kobe left. Sorry, Shaq left.
And then he came to Miami to dominate.
And then he came into Miami and he teamed up with a Bud and Dwayne Wade.
Well, listen, let's not forget.
Now this one I give them.
The Heat didn't start with LeBron. Let's not forget that because Wade was the star of the Heat.
Wade is the star of the Heat.
He was the one cutting new paths for basketball players in aggressiveness, taking after Kobe because that was one of the people's he was comparing his basketball IQ to, his team chemistry. Because remember, there weren't many super teams, so who did they have to compare themselves to? You know, as much as there are super teams, and it's not that impressive.
They had nobody at the time.
Other super teams as well and winning still.
Most impressive about the Dwayne Wade was he was a little guy who would block shots.
Exactly. He had ups and he wasn't as scared to drive to the hoop.
Right.
He's one of the best shot blockers at the guard position behind Kobe and Michael.
And only reason for that is because his playtime and his teammates. That's the only reason why he ain't higher on that list.
Because his blocks are all hustle. He's right where he needs to be.
But what I'm saying, they had others. He couldn't fill that lane and be that person.
But no,
other people.
But he's not supposed to though.
Exactly.
But he's not supposed to.
And he still got up there on the chart.
Exactly right. He's right where he's supposed to. Like what you're saying, what you also say is kind of inconceivable for his position.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Because he's not the rim he's not a rim protector.
Yeah.
He's not the help defender. He became a help defender because he hustled. You're not gonna get easy shots. He was also one of the better jump shot blockers in the game as well too. So he blocked a lot of people on their jump shots. So it's not just a challenge at the rim. He just was a good contestant.
He was all around good contestant.
And with that, he got them blocks up. Vic, pick your number.
8.
You did that already. Somebody did that already.
9.
13. All right, Vic. Your question is, are you ready? Lane Tree Park, a rugby league stadium, is now renamed as what?
What kind of question is that?
What's the name of the stadium?
It's a rugby question.
Yeah, I know rugby.
It's like saying Staples Arena is now named what? It's the same kind of question.
Exactly.
It's just rugby.
What's the Heat Arena called?
Allegiant.
Is it FTX now? No, it's not FTX anymore.
It's not FTX anymore.
It was FTX last month.
Yeah.
What's it now?
It changed.
I know it's changed. I don't know what it's at. I'm not a Heat fan. I don't particularly care.
Well, you're a Knicks fan.
Yeah. Like I don't know the names of every arena out there. I know a few of them, and this one has changed recently, and I don't know what the fuck has changed. They changed something weird.
That's crazy. You're like doing your podcast from down in South Florida. Figure you would know that.
I don't give a fuck about the Heat enough to know that.
Holy
You trying to call me out of some shit? I don't give a fuck about. Well, it's kind of soft. It's kind of soft. Kind of shaky.
You're all good, dude.
But also, what's this? But also, that's weird. Third name change in the last 5 years?
Been a
It's a
lot.
city.
Never been
It's a
around.
city. Miami-Dade Arena.
No, but also, But Lakers did the same thing too because the Lakers changed their name 3 times in 5 years, didn't they? They went from Staples.
All right, he's Google minutes. Let's figure it out.
It's Miami Dade.
No,
No, it's not.
Yeah,
They don't have a. They don't have one right now.
It's not. The Heat Arena is not.
No, so they had one after FTX then.
Somebody picked it up.
Miami Dade.
No, no.
The
somebody
city
picked it
owns
up.
it.
No.
They may not have a. They may not have a sponsor right now.
Yeah, it's called Miami
I have a
Dade.
question.
So they don't have a sponsor right now. Also, that is discussion. Miami Dade isn't paying for the sponsorship of the Miami Arena. Talk to me.
We have no. We used to have a New Jersey basketball team.
Yeah, that's what's in Brooklyn now.
There we
The
go.
Nets.
We
Yeah,
have
the Nets.
jerseys. Everybody wants to leave dirty jerseys except for Giants and Jets, where they play there, but they're called New York.
I don't talk to anyone.
But that's real estate. That means nothing. Like who wants to pay city prices for a stadium when you could pay suburb prices in New Jersey and no taxes?
Oh, and you know what's
Are you
crazy?
from New York?
Yeah, from Brooklyn.
All right, so you know where White Plains is at?
Yeah.
A lot of territory up there. You can put an arena up there, no problem.
They didn't want to pay New York City prices,
know
Yes,
that.
but you know what was
But there was
crazy
a
when they
big
built.
contract.
and they don't want to. And if they leave the city, they don't want to go upstate New York. They'd rather go to Jersey.
You
But
remember
you know what's crazy?
how old the bridge?
Can I
Thir-
say
40.
something?
2.
40?
Shit.
42? All right, so you remember the Meadowlands.
Yeah. Meadowlands Arena. Yeah.
Brendan,
I'm from Canarsie. I don't know nothing y'all talking about.
That's
From-
where
from Canarsie,
yeah,
too.
The Devils were, yeah.
Avenue H.
basketball
Come right over there.
and football. Anyhow, quick question. When they did the new stadium,
I went to Canarsie High School.
You know how they both play there, Jets and Giants.
Mhm.
They both are season ticket holders.
in
The
Jersey.
new stadium, when they built it, guess who had to pay more for their tickets?
Jets fans.
No, Giants.
Giants.
Oh.
Giants.
But that would make.
Their season tickets
Well, that should make sense then.
were so much
Well,
more
how does
than
it
the
make
Jet
fucking
fans. Because,
It's like paying for Lakers tickets and Clippers tickets.
yeah,
Jets
because
and
whoever's,
Giants played.
Lakers.
but
tickets are
everybody's
definitely
more
more
Giant fans than Jet fans.
Should've been
That's
the
why
same
they
amount.
have to pay. Yeah. it should
Would you
be
expect to pay the same
50.
amount for Clippers tickets as you pay for Lakers tickets?
It should be 50.
I don't know what
though.
California is.
Who has more attendance?
No, but
It-
I'm saying
Who's got more-
But they're the same-
that's not
it's the same thing.
fair. I say it should be split down. If you play at the same place, it should be split.
I know what you're saying.
But it's not the
But
same
no.
show.
Lisa,
Listen, that's like going to see Lil Uzi.
No,
I
no.
don't give a shit about what you're saying.
I know I do though. She's like, I do give a shit. No, no, no.
all about the one-
It's also like,
not
okay,
fair to the people who-
So
you
so
know,
for
like,
instance,
barely
let's say the Miami Heat and the Orlando Magic played in the same
Totally
stadium.
different. Totally different.
Okay, so then let me bring it back then to what you can understand.
I agree.
Would you
The
expect
Giants-
to pay
there's
more
Giant
for the
fans.
Lakers
I
tickets
know.
or versus the Clippers tickets?
All I'm saying is, it doesn't matter. All right, that's like.
Are you not listening to me?
Wait,
Come on,
that's
come on,
like
come on, 1 second.
the
Whoa,
Bills
Give me a
are
second,
shit.
give me a second.
I am listening.
Okay,
I
so then my
still
question
say
is-
it's not fair. I get it.
I-
The Giants are.
No, we're on here.
Giants are a bigger
We're still on
fan
here.
base. That's why it's more expensive. But all I'm saying is, if you share the same stadium, and you know what, Giants are better than the Jets. But who gives a shit? It's the same stadium. If I were a Jet fan, like barely, we should have paid the same amount.
But
That's
yo-
all I'm saying.
Okay.
It can't happen though. It's like saying, okay, Alicia Keys
Yeah, but
come.
why would you say
I
that?
know.
Say what?
Because it can't happen. Because that's the way it's society.
It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
For instance, Alicia Keys comes to Coral Springs Art Center and she puts on a show. Her shows are $200.
Yeah.
Now your friend Nikki from down the block puts on that same show singing the same songs. It's $20 a pop.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's not fair.
Pippin, what's going on? Why you gotta reach across the equipment?
We're talking about
Supply and demand. It's supply and demand.
There we go. They demand a little bit more.
That's like the Knicks.
No apologies.
No, the Knicks play at Madison Square
Who's the
Garden.
most
Yeah.
expensive ticket in the
Who else played
NFL?
there?
That's it.
You know who's the most
Oh no, the
expensive
hockey
ticket
teams
in the
do. One of the
NFL?
hockey teams do.
I don't know.
No, I'm talking about a
What's the
team.
name of that joint you work at? Black what? Black Rock. Yeah, Black Rock.
It's right by Oceans. In between the Oceans and Total Wine.
Oh
I'll
shit!
give you a hit.
What up?
The only star on their team is
What's going on? What's going on? I'm good. I'm over here debating everybody.
Oh, right, down by 30.
I hear you.
No, I'm saying the Dallas Cowboys.
You mean-
talking about NFL?
Now he's trying to see. He's a Cowboys fan. always try to bring it back to the Cowboys.
I was a Cowboys fan, and then I started hearing about
Your owner?
a lot of stuff, coaches, certain players, and like I don't know.
It's the only thing
You're
that
gonna find an NFL team for the choir board?
the only no. Actually, no.
I'm a fan of the players themselves, not the team. If there's a player who's better than his teammates or assisting his coaches so that he can play better and pass the ball to his teammates better, stuff like that. You pay attention to it.
All right. We got two more. Let's hurt Bounce out of here. Hey, you're up. Hey, you're up. You're actually up. Let's get our last round out of here. Bobby had that one wrong. Listen, this game is all up for grabs. Alrighty, pick a number.
77.
77. That's a good strong number. All right. This question has been heard before by everybody. Which Marlin won NL MVP in 2010? Excuse me.
Wait, repeat.
Which Marlin won National League MVP in 2017?
A Florida Marlins player.
Roger.
Only people I know who play in the MLB now are like my friends from school. I'm like running through the names and I just don't know which one it is.
You not here no more, Chris? How am I just not realizing this? Was it the day? That works. That works.
And
What are you doing? Stop Googling.
wait,
I'm watching
on
you.
Google. Hey,
I'm watching you.
Hey, you ain't even on the mouth work, Alan. See that? You see what's happening to the mouth work?
That's your time.
so watch the
I don't even know if he plays for the fucking Marlins anymore. Carlos something or other. I don't know his last name. Some Puerto Rican guy or some shit. Some Spanish dude. But yeah, I did not answer it correctly. So go ahead, hit the button. You have failed your tip.
So what answer are you trying to give me?
Is I know the dude who was balling that in that time period was some Spanish dude, Carlos or something or other.
Don't you even think about it.
I can't. It's not enough.
It's not his full name. I know his name is. Listen,
It's not enough.
I know his name is Carlos, bro.
Like, I know
who he is.
Carlos Stanton.
See, that's why I was
Which-
like, oh, Juan Carlos.
He added the Carlos part in there much later on.
Yeah.
Like, he used to just go by Juan Stanton. And I remember the day I was like, yo, who the f is Carlos Stanton? Wait a minute. I was like, oh, he had to do right by his Spanish people. And he came up as Juan Stanton. Got to the a couple years into the major league. He had to make sure he had that Carlos in there. It's like, okay.
Yeah, but
He was in
that's-
South Florida. That's why. It's like, yo, your last name is supposed to be Carlos Stanton. You know representing the Carlos. It's like, shit. They gonna hang me down here in higher league.
I had a homeboy that plays for the Braves. And they call him Carlos. Maybe because it's like
Smiles. Last round.
she winning, ain't it?
She is currently still tied for the lead.
With one?
Huh?
With one?
Is that?
Can I tap your girl?
Oh yeah.
With
Last one, Smiles.
Oh, it's not on. Is it?
With one?
It's not. It gotta be lit.
The lead is one?
The lead is one.
But I'm tied for the lead.
Lauderdale Airport. Remember we were talking about that and
No. I got a person.
Okay. So I'm top company.
Come on, Smiles. One last one. One last round. This could be it all. You get this win. That sounds like the prize. Everybody else is sitting in the rear.
Wait, did I go 3 times? Am I out?
You only going twice. We're gonna go through 2 rounds. It's been the longest 3 rounds ever. What number is
I
that?
don't know. I should let's look at Luke says. Two.
What's your favorite number?
She's going to the menu like this. Like,
What's that?
Bobby, I can't right now.
You don't have a favorite number.
Can I pick your number? 36.
What's your pick the number that's closest to your age?
36. She said she picked it. 36. That's cool with you?
So what Airbnb? I mean, obviously you sent me the Airbnb.
So 36. Use that number.
You want to go with 36? I wouldn't trust him if I was you.
All right, listen, change it if you think I'll get you a bad question. But
This may be an easy one. This is are you smarter than a fifth grader, first grader? Baseball, basketball, football, and soccer are all examples of what kind of sports? Basketball, baseball, football, and soccer.
I can't say nothing.
They're all of what kind of sports?
Soccer.
What's that? What she said?
No, she said baseball. But
Ah.
listen, baseball, basketball, soccer, and
Football.
football
They're-
are considered what kind of sport?
They're all an example of what kind of sport?
Soccer.
No, stop saying that. You're confusing people.
What did you say?
What's that?
She said
I can hear. Global sports. Nah. Sorry.
You have failed this city.
Can I ask you? They're athletic sports.
They're team
Team
sports.
sports. I was about to tell you team.
They're team sports. Yes.
Because yeah, golf you're not on a team, tennis you're not on a team, bowling you're
Basketball, football, soccer.
yeah, basically everything else other than lacrosse, volleyball, and other white people sports that they don't count.
Alrighty, who's next? Who's next?
Hey, I bet you didn't know this.
Am I next?
Bobby.
What?
Am I next?
Bobby's next. Oh, wait, actually, I forgot you took Darnell's spot. Forgot about that. You are kind of
Did
next.
you know who invented hockey?
Some Scandinavian tribe.
Yeah. They want you to believe that. Guess who did?
Some black dudes, some Scandinavian
Some
people.
black dude made
Yeah.
up hockey.
No, he's from Scandinavia though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I knew that black people were responsible for that shit, and I didn't want to give it to the white guys.
No, that's the weird thing.
I ain't hear about no Scandinavian.
It's some black people from Scandinavia.
They're the people who invented hockey.
My next plan is
There were.
That's the weird hockey quirk I know. Some black people from Scandinavia.
Not Scandinavia, but they were in northern Canada. In the like Prince Edward Island, in that area, like not Scandinavia, but like Nova Scotia.
yeah, I expected this.
In other words, there were some slaves who helped fight for the British, and they were told that if you help fight for the British, we'll give you freedom.
Like-
So they thought they were going to England. The British dropped them off in Canada,
All right.
and that's where they got the Indians and invented hockey.
Like the first hockey league is basically, it was a black league, basically. It was an African American league.
Exactly.
Yeah, or not African American, it was a black league.
Right.
Yeah. But it's like some black Scandinavian shit.
Called Black Ice.
Yeah. All right, Franklin. Pick a number.
All right, I'm gonna pick
I wonder if I put that one in here.
37.
Good, I didn't have to go far. What part of the body can't touch the ball in soccer? Unless you're the goalie.
Hands or arms?
Final answer?
Hands.
Final answer?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
That's even harder.
Also the arms. So you can't have the arm touching because it's also a handball.
Bobby,
That's why I said hands or arms.
Bobby, final question. Last round. Pick your number. It's the longest trivia I've ever had. Last round. Pick your number.
That should be 1 for 1.
Actually, it's nobody has gotten more than one question so far. He just picked 37.
37.
Oh.
You don't need to call it 37.
36.
We didn't hear the question. It's fine.
36 is easy.
Damn, you old.
Yes.
You old. Damn, you old as shit. God damn.
Another one. A little more difficult.
Listen. Alrighty. We know, but the answer to this question was a more fun time. How many holes are played in a typical round of golf?
Oh, I know this one.
I'm gonna give you some thinking music.
I need thinking music.
I'm gonna play anyway.
I wish Jack could know was there, but
Is that your final answer?
Is Bobby?
Why did you say that?
I always ask that question.
that's what he has to do.
I
I always ask that question. Like, have you ever danced with a boogeyman in the
Final
gym?
answer, lock it.
That's what makes him a good host. You get me?
I mean, I've heard in like smaller tournaments they have like 9 holes, but like,
Hey, stop Googling.
am I good?
Wait, what's the question?
She is.
What's the question?
No, but he already answered.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yes. My phone is black.
Can you tell me the
And
question?
so is my president was too.
Hey,
That's probably wrong.
It's funny.
Ain't no Sleepy Joe running shit.
Believe it or not,
Yeah.
polar bears are black too.
Yep.
Their hair is just white.
Waiting.
He was right. I gave him the jackpot.
Oh, that was what the-
Yeah,
Zebras too.
it was 18.
Zebras are black and they grow white hair. Well, they grow both colors, but they're black.
All right, Christine. Since you couldn't contain yourself, it's your turn.
56.
56. That's a good number. That's a good strong number. I used to live on that block. I used to live on that block 2 different times in my life. 3 different times in my life. Once,
Same block?
nah, but like in different places. You know, like 56th Street in Florida, 56th Street in New York, 56th Street in Indiana. Like, I realized I need to play the lotto. Like, I'm gonna play deuces. Is there deuces lotto? All right, 56.
All right.
What are the 4?
It's okay.
No. This is a swimming question, just to put you in the right frame of mind. This is a swimming question. You guys have gotten 2. You gotta figure you live in Florida. Everybody knows how to swim, right?
I was on a swim team.
Oh, perfect. You were?
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. This is your question. This is your question. For the tie. For the 5-way tie.
All right.
What are the 4 regulation strokes in swimming?
Freestyle, butterfly, breaststroke, and backstroke.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
Like a fucking G. That's what I'm talking about. So I was gonna question your whole swimming activity. She knows. There's a 5th stroke she knows about. There's more stroke. The Bucks? Are they losing game 3? They're gonna lose game 3. You can't, oh god damn! Jump up to 30? I don't know.
Oh, really?
All right, Vic. Last round. 21. Will you do something for me? This is a whole lot easier when I was giving away joints. Alrighty. Name a sports team from California. Professional only. I'll play the music. You're gonna take this damn long. Vic, answer the damn question already. Final answer? Okay. Boy. That's correct. Let's see here. Everybody has gotten one question right so far. We're gonna have a sudden death round. Unless he gets this one right. Oh no, wait, I haven't gone to you. I already did it. I gave you your last one already. You got it right. I'm in the last round right now.
All right.
Last question. You get this right, you win. 269. He went obscure. Actually, he went with 4 people.
Well, two is like a whatever number, but it's not infinite.
I was thinking 2 people for a 69.
Look that up later. 369, Nicholas. But
What does this is a Disney question?
let's go. I think the easiest one to win.
Ratatouille.
Wait, you said 269?
Ratatouille, because 6 nuts are right.
Never mind. It's not a Disney question. This is a hip hop question.
Oh, run it.
They're just as easy, I think. What rapper doesn't have a type?
Ray Sherman.
Is that your final answer?
If not, I don't know if Ray Sherman is his name because I know together they're Ray Sherman, eardrum is backwards. But there's Slim Jimmy and then his boy, whatever his boy's name is, that alien-looking motherfucker with the dreads, the light-skinned dude, the other half of your
It's Ray Sherman. I'm looking for Ray Sherman. You just won. You came through in the clutch. That was it. We got our winner.
Let's go. Look, wait. I got the hat on for it and all.
Straight first or last?
Listen, right here. You gotta let them know. If you ain't first, you last.
If you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby.
Shake and bake.
Second, third. Shit, you can even be fourth.
What's your name again?
Mike.
All right. There you go, Pimpin. That's for you.
Wow, what a surprise.
Get over here and show him. $20 gift card for Sharkies.
Let's go.
That's what we get. I know this was a long ass segment. We had a lot of people playing today.
Hey, this is for everyone who told me I was a smart ass.
I am.
I am.
And he proved it tonight. He definitely proved it tonight. What time is it? What time is it? We got about 17 minutes left to go on the podcast. I wonder if I should keep that in a 30-minute segment. I just finished trivia. He just won. We just finished. You want a question? Okay. It's okay. Listen. We got you, Anna. What number you want? It's between 1 to 386. 86.
86. I said 68. I might have dyslexia.
365. Damn near 5. Jordan, give me one more time. Get low. Wait, it wasn't even 3. It was 369. It wasn't 365.
Hey, there goes the numbers again. I'm telling you, look them up, bro.
Okay. You know what? This is a hip hop question since we're talking about 369. What is the name of Migos? See, I got some first album questions in here. What is the name of Migos' first album?
That would be a self-titled album.
Listen, it's not a bad guess. It's not a bad guess. What if I would have said? What if I would have said Nas's first album?
Come on, I'll give you a hint. There's a baby on the cover.
It is Illmatic. What if I asked you about Biggie's first album? What? And then what about 50 Cents?
Come on, man.
Oh my god, it's just getting
What's
worse.
the question?
Come on, man.
First album.
You gotta.
I don't pay attention to this.
What we trying to do? What are we trying to do?
It's literally a texture.
Get rich or die trying. And right there, I just gave y'all 4 trivia answers, folks. Those are real questions in my trivia. Listen, I got some first album. I got some first album questions. I had to get some first album questions. I got Elvis, Young Money Rich, Young Rich Nation, Young Rich Nation, Migos.
It's the group of those 3 black dudes with dreads.
Get in there, and one of their people just got shot up.
Down by 33.
You know where they are?
And the Knicks. Can I tell you about my weekend real quick? I'm gonna tell you about my weekend. We got a few minutes left in the podcast. You know what? You're insane.
You got money to win.
He absolutely insane. That's my boy though.
You're telling me he can be 20.
Listen, and he's one of the best DJs in this.
They're going to be a bench in the bench.
Already there.
All right. So, hey,
Yeah.
Sell it over Depot with.
just guarantee you can be like 120 hours.
Listen, he had to get 3 rounds of trivia for that. That wasn't just one question. He had to work through 3 rounds.
All right, let's do it.
I finally got my first text.
Yeah, this one you can use whenever. The trivia ones, you can use on trivia. No, it can only be repeated on trivia.
We're going to bring another deal in a minute.
That's one of my whenever.
They put in UT.
Okay.
Let's try it out. Who cares? The guy
What you do?
24 last game. I think that's
I know that.
6 points to 2 points.
All right. Where are we? We've gotten into NBA. We talked about Draymond Green. You know we haven't talked about when it comes to the Knicks. We haven't talked about the Knicks fully.
You talk about how Lamar Jackson feels about Jalen's contract. You know what he said when he saw that contract?
I talked about it on Monday. Because yeah, we didn't address it today, but we talked about it on the last show. And Jalen Hurts, and it's weird because I mentioned this Monday. Right now, until Lamar Jackson gets signed, no quarterback can sign a contract without you talking about Lamar Jackson in a weird way. And you kind of have to default back to him.
If Jalen Hurts just signed the richest contract in NBA history, NFL history, if I'm Lamar Jackson, you know what I'm saying? All right, since y'all want to talk crap, give me $5 million more than Jalen, and it doesn't have to be a guaranteed money if you got to deal.
But it has to be an annual then. Because Jalen Hurts' contract is only the richest because of annual money.
I understand it. You didn't get the most guaranteed. I understand that.
Which I don't get.
My point to Lamar is show them that you're the best quarterback ever by making them give you the most money ever, even if it's not guaranteed. Or say, I just want $2 million more than Jalen guaranteed. And if they go, why do you think you deserve that? Because somebody doesn't have an MVP and somebody does.
But somebody made it to the Super Bowl and somebody didn't.
He didn't get an MVP.
He didn't make it to the Super Bowl.
He didn't get an MVP.
It's kind of the same weight.
MVP.
It's the same weight in negotiations. I think it can be.
I don't think so.
But I don't listen.
Because
I'm kind
here's the
of.
deal. Even if you reach the Super Bowl, I don't know if too many people might get a bonus just for reaching the Super Bowl. You definitely get a bonus for being league MVP.
Well, I mean, that's only putting in consideration what monetary value is added onto it at the moment. But it has both of them have monetary value in negotiations.
You think? You know that MVP is going to give you.
So Joe Burrow is not going to get more money because he made it to the Super Bowl.
We don't know that.
We do know. Stop it now.
If you're an MVP,
Come on, man.
That means you're better than anybody else.
I get.
Let me ask you a
Okay,
question. Hold on, let me ask you a question.
you're over here
So
saying
you think
that
Gilbert got more money because he
Trent Different doesn't matter. We're talking about people that matter, and you're over here. No, and you're over here. And you're over here flat out you're over here flat out disqualifying the fact that the quarterbacks make it to the Super Bowl as a negotiating factor for them to get more money.
Yeah, because of the stats.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
That makes no sense.
Yeah, it does.
That makes no sense.
Because everybody knows
It's
the
okay.
Ravens made it to the Super Bowl based on their defense, not the play of Trent Dilfer.
But that's Trent Dilfer.
Well, that's my point.
But we're not talking about Trent Dilfer here. Okay, stop it right now. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Because you know what you're not doing. Stop. I'm not gonna have this conversation with Frank.
If you're a league MVP,
Franklin.
yeah.
You also talk about quarterbacks that affect the game versus quarterbacks that don't affect the game. Lamar Jackson is actually somebody that's a game changer. He's the reason why he would win MVP. Jalen Hurts is part of the reason why his team would make it to the Super Bowl. So is Joe Burrow. So they would so them making it to the Super Bowl would get them more money in negotiations. We're not talking about Trent fucking Dilfer here. Don't play up with Boo Boo the fucking fool over here. Stop it right now. Don't bring in quarterbacks that would never be in the same category as the guys we're talking about.
At least you now are saying it's not just the fact that you made it to the Super Bowl, it's the stats surrounding it. So that being said, if you're an league MVP, you understand what I'm saying? You're even better than the guy that made it to the Super Bowl because your stats are better. You just didn't have the surrounding cast.
Okay, a while ago you just disqualifying him in the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You disqualified him being the Super Bowl.
To make my point for you.
You know, you did it. You started to saying that you disqualifying them being in the Super Bowl as a negotiating factor to get more money.
Merely them being in the Super Bowl. You then went on to say, well, it's not just that they got to the Super Bowl, it's that they make a difference in the game.
We're talking about people that matter, and you brought up Trent Dilfer because you want to be like, well, what about Trent Dilfer? Knowing that Trent Dilfer is not in this Okay, no. I get it. You want to be super mundane, which is annoying when it comes to sports debate because you're treating up Trent Dilfer when you know Trent Dilfer doesn't matter in this conversation. But it's okay. We're talking about Sunday. I talked about it on Monday. Go listen to the podcast on Monday. Go listen to the podcast. I don't want to talk about it. We're talking about the podcast Monday. So my weekend. So when we're talking about Joe Burrow, and when we're talking about Jalen Hurts, they are the straw that stirs the drink. So them usually making it to the Super Bowl as a negotiating factor is a determining factor for them because those are the people. Okay, no, but you discount. Okay, you discounted it. No, it's just as equal. For these guys, it's the same strength. No. Okay. No. For Trent Dilfer, him making it to the Super Bowl has no weight. You don't matter. You can't use it as a negotiating factor.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
For guys like Joe Burrow and Jalen Hurts, it's a negotiating factor. And you can use it at the same line as somebody that's never won a Super Bowl, that's won an MVP. I didn't have to qualify anything. I had to qualify it for you because you wanted to bring in Trent Dilfer. No. I'm sorry. You're the only person. You're the only person I want to bring in Trent Dilfer. I don't listen. If I have to qualify for Trent Dilfer for you, stop listening to the fucking show. You're a fucking idiot. Like, I'm sorry. Listen right now. Like, unless you just don't know sports. If I have to qualify you as somebody that knows sports, if I just qualify Trent Dilfer for you, then I'm sorry. This ain't the show for you. This ain't the show for you. Okay, then. So I didn't have to qualify him.
Now you got it.
So you brought him up so I could qualify him to be annoying because there was no reason for him. There's no point. There's no point. It's not though. Exactly.
This is what I'm saying.
It's not the creme de la creme.
Hold on. You got two guys, right?
Okay.
Both of them got
similar skills, similar stats.
Okay. Both of them, right? 1,500 yards rushing. Okay. They have 1,500 yards. But the one guy has gotten leading rushing 2 times in a row. He's leading the league. The other guy's just as good, but he's not the league leader. You're going to tell me the guy who's the league leader in rushing doesn't have a better negotiating position than the guy who hasn't gotten
now we just changed the qualifying factors that we're talking about. So okay, no. So now on the okay, no.
They're
Okay.
relatively equal. But one guy
No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, Bobby, let me ask you a question. Let's bring in a random sport. Bobby,
let's frame this the right way.
listen. When it comes to negotiations, right? Saying all things are equal for two quarterbacks, do you think which one would deserve more money? The quarterback that won MVP, the quarterback that made it to the Super Bowl, or would you think they should command the same money?
I mean, this is probably like the sports last 3 years. Everybody wants to up somebody's contract, Everybody wants to be bigger. Everybody wants the next big contract, If we're talking about Lamar, are you talking about Lamar?
No. Okay. So listen to me. Listen to me.
Because then I got a second.
Listen to me.
Let him answer.
Okay. So when it comes to negotiations, right? When it comes to negotiations, which one would
gives you more leverage?
Would give you more leverage?
Yes.
Winning an MVP, making it to the Super Bowl, or would you consider them the same? Neither one of them won a Super Bowl, just won an MVP or making it to the Super Bowl. And I'm just trying to tell you, Frank, that it has negotiation power just the same. I'm not even saying it's greater. I'm trying to say it has depending on the quarterback, it has the equal negotiation power.
Here's the deal. What? Notice how he answered that. He's talking about negotiating with the team that guy is with. So if
oh my God! Yo, Franklin, you're ridiculous. Go ahead.
He won MVP in this season, right? Yeah, he won MVP.
Is that guy with
No, but my point is.
So I'm gonna tell you guys about my weekend because as you guys see, Franklin just doesn't want to be wrong about obscure points that really don't make any sense.
As I'm a team who has a big
Only we. I got a joint on me. Wanna hit? Head it up. See? But I like that debate. Hey, Franklin, I'll tell you this though. I like that question. I like the question because it is interesting. It is interesting to find out what people value more. No, there was no second half of the question. There was no second half of the question. You try to add an additional qualifier. Oh, if he's asking to run and stuff, he tried to change the goalpost and add a second qualifier. There was no second question here. Who else we got out here? He ain't out here. So my weekend was crazy. Actually, it wasn't crazy. It was good. I went.
So you want the guy that can make the same not the guy that runs 130 yard games and they're making the big shots. You want the guy that
I look at more than I do intangible. Some intangible.
He's not making his point very well. It's not going well for Franklin over here. Just let you guys know. If you guys are wondering, like, yo, I see you kind of distracted, T. What's going on? Give me an update. It's not going well for our boy Franklin over here. Even you don't even. And I wasn't even trying to say he was. I know it's a round and round conversation. It is.
With himself.
Because I'm not even saying that one is better. I'm just saying if you haven't made a Super Bowl, they're both equal points if you're going in that room. Now, if you want to use Trent Dilfer is not a guy that even qualified. Trent Dilfer will be lucky if even after making it to the Super Bowl. What's that?
Buffalo's quarterback back in the day.
Jim.
He's got cancer right now.
Jim Kelly.
They won 100 times. He got MVP a couple times.
And took him to the Super Bowl. And took him to the Super Bowl.
4 times he was there.
No. See, he just discounted it too much earlier. That's how we got down here. It was just completely discounted earlier as a negotiating, as a strong negotiating factor because Nandi. I know that voice anyway. How you doing? Because okay, so Franklin, let's not get sidetracked because that's just a good debate question that could go either way, right? And you don't want to be wrong, so you're gonna keep changing the goalposts to keep feeding your needs. But let's actually talk about this thing, right? When it came to his contract, I was a little upset with him signing his contract. He deserves more money than Kyler Murray. Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
And he didn't get that. Not a guarantee.
Not a guarantee. It's only 3 years, right?
So I think so. What happens is that. So what happens? So in a way, it's a couple of things, right? It depends on how you look at it, right? So I'm looking at because what Bobby tried to get into earlier. Every quarterback when they're signed, it's almost like they're trying to reset the market. So if we're going by that pattern, right? Partially into the equation, not fully, partially into the equation, and also based off of accomplishments. I want more money than Kyler Murray. I'm sorry. I want more money than the guy that had to get a study clause in his contract. Even though they pulled it, I'm sorry. This is like admitting evidence into a courtroom and saying forget about it. No. We know this happens, right? Yeah. But so we know he had. So that's probably one of the only. That's why one of the only things about Jalen Hurts' contract I'm not a big fan of is that you didn't get more guaranteed money than Kyler Murray because it sets up. No, because I don't want to say.
Isn't that like what Lamar's saying?
What's that?
I want more money than the guy who got brought up on sex charges. You don't have to worry about me.
Exactly, him too. I feel like he should have got more money than Deshaun. That's the second. See. Kyler Murray is the first goalpost. You should have got more money than him. Deshaun Watson is the next one. I should have got more money than him too. So the fact that he didn't.
Agent or not.
So.
What about the
When it's time frame. So okay, no. Okay, so this is how I like to think about his contract because what has to happen at this point. He signed his contract when he did. He's gonna keep falling down the list because of people signing after him. What we have to look at now, and it's a conversation we have to kind of have amongst ourselves to kind of figure it out. If damn it, Patrick Mahomes was on the market right now, how much money would he command annually? So
because since he signed the last contract, he won a Super Bowl.
No. So think about this because a lot of people say that Lamar Jackson is asking for more money than Patrick Mahomes, and I'm saying, and I think to myself, not really. He's asking for his current market value because Patrick Mahomes' current market value is $10 million to $15 million more than Lamar Jackson. Like if you think about it,
what was the bet you took on me?
17. 17 right now. So you win. You won right now, right? 17. You win, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell him.
So to do this equation properly, you have to find the fair market value now for Patrick Mahomes to realize what Lamar Jackson is really asking for.
I don't think he's going to make a money grab. He's going to do like Bobby Bonilla.
Who?
Patrick Mahomes.
I know what you're saying, but we're talking about fair market
Yeah,
value.
yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So
Yeah.
so let me ask you this. Okay, so do you think Patrick Mahomes would ask for more money or less money than Aaron Rodgers?
He would ask for less.
Less money than Aaron Rodgers?
He's getting 50. He might get 50.
No, you.
But he can't get it.
No. What should he ask for though? Not about what he made. Think about Lamar Jackson. Think about Patrick Mahomes.
They would give it.
If he but you would think. Think about
Aaron Rodgers.
think about
Aaron Rodgers.
so could also think about him as think about you as his agent. And you and his fuck the organization. You think about you and your pockets. Would you ask for more money
Yes.
or less money than Aaron
It
Rodgers?
was for you, yeah.
So now we just started his market value at $60 million a year.
If he's playing for himself.
If he came up this year and was like, hey, if he wanted to get what his maximum worth was, right? That he could get based off what his salary cap has moved up to. So low ball was saying 60. I think he probably would have started at 65. Let's just call it 60. Lamar Jackson's asking for 50. That's $10 million less than what the highest paid, the highest quarterback should get paid. Now he's not getting paid because he's not in the market right now.
I'm talking about the other guy.
Who? Rodgers getting paid 61. 61 this year. That's why I started at 60 for a reason. I started at 60 for a reason.
Does he have a uniform for the Jets yet?
Not yet. He's still wearing green. It's not for the Jets yet.
Yeah, he's wearing green already.
He wearing green all over the place. But so when I start at 60 million, it's not a frivolous number. That's Aaron Rodgers' number, 61 million. So if you had to think that you're Lamar, if you're Patrick Mahomes' agent, you're gonna ask for 60 to 65 for him. You're gonna have to, right? If you're gonna say, hey, let's try to if you're not thinking about team-friendly deals or anything like that, let me maximize my dollars. Yeah, that's a 60, 65 mil. So then when I think of Lamar Jackson asking for 50, that's easy money. When you think of it in true relativeness of what because people too often say, because now, and the reason I had to do it this way, because one of the first thoughts, people look at the money and say, oh, he's asking for more money than Patrick Mahomes. But if Patrick Mahomes was getting money today, it'll be $10 million more, $15 million more.
His next contract will be having
That's my thing right there. That's the next contract.
So
He's got one more left at least. As long as he doesn't take a major injury, he's got one more left.
again.
wow. So not back to Jalen Hurts in a way. The annual contract, I'm like, okay, you took a couple of things, right, to offset not getting more money than Kyler Murray, not getting more money than Sean Watson. You got the most annual money than all of them, right? So that was one. You got a no trade clause. So that was two, and that 3-year deal. So now you get to hit that market sooner to try to get a hold of that new money again at a much quicker pace versus having to wait, that 4th year or that 5th year. Now in that 3rd year, you can retouch that money. You may even start negotiating your 2nd year and start working at the extension. Yeah, exactly. If you can start working the extension in your 2nd year to extend it another 3 years and touch that new money. So in 5 years, he can possibly make, and also this also has a flyer in it to jump it up to like 222 million as well. Don't forget that too. It's like 170, whatever, 179, but it can jump up to like 2.
It is.
But it can jump up to 220 something this year. So if you're saying in 2 years, we could renegotiate this and you could get more money than what these other people have been paid in 5 years, he's gonna make way more than them because he has a chance to touch that money sooner. Like Kyler Murray did a long contract because you know what? He didn't want to bet himself anymore, and he wanted to be able to rest on his lawyers.
He showed it too. He played for shit since he got the truck. He played very.
Who?
To my Kyler.
Oh, Kyler.
Kyler. To my Kyler. He's to my Kyler.
Serves him right.
Oh man.
Talking crap.
So guys, I went to this car show the other day. What was the name of it? Barrett, not Barrington Levy. Barrett Jackson.
Yeah, the Barry Jackson.
I went up. So my first car show, and my first car show, and obviously my first event like that. So shout out to Ticks for Vets. Any veterans out here? Shout out to Ticks for Vets, because I didn't get the tickets, my cousin did, and it was 4 tickets for $15 for an event that's $45 per ticket. So shout out for Ticks for Vets. Like big shout out to them. I have to make sure we give them their love.
What was the best car you've seen there? Not the expensive one, the best one you've seen that you like.
To me personally,
Yes.
because I have a personal preference, and I also had a chance to take a drive in it. I rode in it, the Toyota Supra. I love Supra. Like my uncle did it for me when I was a kid, and then I just love Supras all the way. But I my God, like it was a great event. Like as you guys know, like Toyota's there, Dodge is there, Ford.
I seen them on TV.
Yeah, they were on TV too. Yeah, the auction was on television. Yeah. My cousin, like I guess they're always on or whatever. Like because he went to it. He went to it before in Arizona, and then found out they were here and went to it here. So yeah, it was a great event. I got so much free merch. Like I got so many T-shirts. Like it might as well have been Christmas. Like I got that many new T-shirts. I got a clear book bag. I was like, this is perfect when I'm going to games. Like it really was. Happy birthday, Jaden. Happy birthday. That's right. How old are you now? I see you pop up on the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I had a really good time at this event, and it made me realize I need to take advantage of Tick for Vets more often. And I know what happened. The first time I went on the site, I did the generic thing, and I probably should have. I wasn't thinking outside the box. I did the generic thing. I started looking up sport events, and started realizing how rare it is to catch tickets for these sport events. Right? I'm gonna ask you a question in a second.
I might answer it.
Right?
I'm not on the clock, so
But these other events like car shows and monster trucks and all these and whatever these art things that they have going on, I'm gonna have to start looking on those, because you know what? That can also help me get on a cheap date. Like instead of me having to pay $90 for tickets, I can pay $10 for tickets.
Bro, these car shows and shit is where it's at, bro.
I went to the car show. I went to Barrett Jackson.
Bro,
Yo,
the bitches will love it out there.
Yo, the back.
Down to the one at the convention center. They had the auto show.
Well, I may go to a couple more, because I need some. I'm gonna stop buying T-shirts. Like if all of a sudden you see all of my T-shirts, car shirts, like like I've completely given up on life. Like I just get all my gear now. It's gonna be Knicks gear and car shirts. I'm not even a car guy like that. Oh man, but no, like so, the Batmobile sold for $150,000. If I remember, 170,000, some shit around there. Like, cause I went to the auction section for a while, because like you go around, it's a nice event, you see some of the cars, but then ultimately you sign up for every QR code that you see around that offers you free shit. Right? You just hit them up and be like, yeah, listen, I got a tape measurer and a South Florida straw. Like,
I don't even know what I got to measure, bro.
I used it today. Ironically,
whoa.
Yeah.
Pause.
Did you know about what Twister did?
You're too excited for that.
I used it today.
Looks like I ironically had a use for it right now. Robert?
He bought a what was that? The Chrysler 3000.
Oh,
300.
300. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bought Chrysler 300. He paid $80,000 to have all these modifications done on it.
Mm-hmm.
The car is now a replica of a Maybach.
I can see that.
So now the man just paid basically $115,000 for a Maybach, which is $200,000 less than what he should have paid for.
So they make Maybach body kits for the 300.
Right. That's basically what
We got
he
like
did.
10 minutes left.
And I'm like, that's crazy.
Hey, it's crazy and it's smart. But pimpin', I actually did find a use for it because I needed to buy a new equipment bag, right? And I needed an equipment bag that was long enough to fit all of my my light poles and all the camera poles. And I was like, oh, I was about to get the 24-inch bag or 22-inch bag, whatever it was. And I was like, oh shit, I don't know how tall these were. I already had thrown, because it's a Toyota tape measure, and all the stuff was in the trunk. I already had thrown. I was like, oh, I gotta measure. I'm like, damn, I gotta go. Like, wait a minute, I got a motherfucking new tape measure. And I was like, I'm gonna need a bigger bag. So I ironically had a need for it today. Like, I just used the motherfucker. It was innocent. Because I had Instagram. I was like, no, because at first I was on the same mind frame. Like, who knows when I'm gonna need this? Need that shit today. Needed that shit today. Like I said, as I'm looking on Amazon to try to buy some equipment bag, I buy an equipment bag. I'm like, yeah, I needed that shit today. I had to find something that can fit all my shit in. The bag I was carrying all that motherfucker, all of it, all that stuff in, eventually gave way. As all stuff, eventually do. So that eventually gave way, and I was like, okay, I gotta get a new bag. I gotta upgrade you. But I gotta upgrade one of these poles. You see the short one? Like that's not because I like it like that. That's not a genetic defect. It don't go all the way up. He's gonna need a blue chew to get all the way up. And what you guys forget, blue chew happens to be that little blue pill that can get you back your throat. All you gotta do is open up a pack and head straight to the sack. Just a few chews before you do. It has the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, so this is one opportunity that you just can't miss. For a very low cost, you can beat it up like a boss, and she will love how you come through like a champ when you blue chew in advance. And if you use my promo code of GSSS, yes, folks, go to the website, bluechew.com, use the promo code GSSS. You can get your first order of Blue Chew for free. Yes, folks, for the free.
Can they give you a better promo code?
GSSS.
What about MYT 69?
Because it's only 4 letters, and it's what happens when you're on the Blue Chew. You call it, it's like a geyser. G's up, hoes out. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It ain't no fun. That was one of my favorite songs. Here's that dick for your motherfucking mouth. Hoes recognize and bitches do too. Cause when niggas come through, it's a thing of voodoo. So what you gonna do? You really don't know? So I'll advise you not to love that hoe. When I met you last night, baby. Yo, that song. Before you opened up your gap. That Nate Dogg. I miss Nate Dogg. I had respect for you, lady. He was wilding on that one. But then I took it all back. We're leaving the podcast. How much time we got? We got minutes left in the podcast. That's why I'm wilding out at the end. I literally got less than 10 minutes left in the show. We got a little bit more than 5, but less than 10. I got nothing less. I enjoyed the car show. I'm gonna hit him back. I'm gonna catch another car show. But even more than catching another car show, I'm gonna have to look at ticks for vets. I'm gonna catch myself a hockey game or some shit. Like, I'm gonna see if they give me some hockey tickets, like hockey playoff tickets. You gonna see? I'm gonna be out there.
Yeah, but the tickets now are expensive.
So we'll see. I'm gonna start looking at them for real, and I promise you, like, you know how normally you never know what you want to do or what new shit you want to try. Like Tick for Vets is gonna be like having Groupon. I'm gonna be doing all kinds of shit, and we out of here. Oh wait, I got that question for you. You guys are back. I got my question for you. It's a football question, right? It's a preference. Something we was addressing earlier. I found this topic interesting. When it comes to negotiations, which one do you think will give you more negotiating power? More leverage? Winning an MVP? Making it to the Super Bowl? And there's also the option of you think they may have kind of equal value.
Yeah, but not a store like that.
So if you make it to the Super Bowl, you don't win it.
In neither scenario have you won it. You just won an MVP, or you've just made it to the Super Bowl. Which one you believe will give you more leverage?
Here's my thing. If you make it to the Super Bowl and you win the Super Bowl, that's more leverage.
No.
But if
No,
you just
listen to me.
if you,
In both scenarios, you don't win a Super Bowl.
MVP.
MVP? Okay.
Because the whole team made it to the Super Bowl. The MVP, you stood out as the most valuable player. You know, so like you're recognized as that. Your team made it to the Super Bowl. You didn't make it to the Super Bowl by yourself.
Now we did give Bobby one other thing though. We did tell Bobby that
What you talking about?
no, we did tell Bobby that both quarterbacks had basically the same accomplishments leading into each scenario.
Either way.
So basically, the one that won the Super Bowl also had similar stats to the one that won MVP.
No, you said no team won the Super Bowl.
No. I'm sorry. The one that made it to the Super Bowl also has that's what we told Bobby too. I forgot we had gave them. Yeah, had Super Bowl. Yeah, had not the same, but had similar stats. So it wasn't like my team carried me there. It was like both quarterbacks were balling. One won MVP. No. Listen, I'm with you. I just want to make sure I gave you all the same qualifiers as him.
The team made it as far as the one individual.
That's why I told you it's a good topic.
The one individual person being recognized as the most valuable. Like he's the most valuable running back there. You know, whatever it is, he's the most MVP. So they, out of everybody, they picked him. That's why I say he would have more leverage than
in contract negotiations.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
I could be wrong, but that was just
That's kind of what.
This is no wrong answer. You disqualified.
No, what I was saying is you negotiate a contract. You negotiate it as an individual. You win a Super Bowl, you win it as a team. So what you're saying is that you want the MVP because that's the guy who's got the superlatives that you're looking for.
Like I said, that's what makes it a good topic. Because so far we've seen it go both ways.
Right. But that's why I brought up the whole Trent Dilfer thing. And you can be a knucklehead and get to the Super Bowl.
But we weren't talking about knuckleheads. We were talking about two MVP caliber quarterbacks. Just one won MVP, and the other one made it to the Super Bowl.
Right.
But they both were MVP caliber. Trent Dilfer is nowhere in this category. He was carried by his team. We weren't talking about individuals that were carried by their team. We were talking about individuals that carried their teams. I'm talking about Trent Dilfer.
In the same vein as, like he was saying, though, quarterbacks that have been to the Super Bowl and won.
White is not the
Brad Johnson.
White is
Again, Brad Johnson isn't, like I said, he wouldn't. Brad Johnson could try to use, hey, I won the Super Bowl. They may give him, but you know what though? Even for guys like Brad Johnson and Trent Dilfer, guess what? Winning the Super Bowl was a leverage point. Because you know what? It may not have gotten them $20 million more, $40 million more, $50 million more. It probably got them 5.
Definitely got him some endorphins.
You know what I mean? It probably got them 2. It probably got him an X on the collar. You know what I mean? Like it got it. And then also, you know what it helped also do for them? When those guys became bona fide backup quarterbacks, it always came to, well, you know, he was at he did go to a Super Bowl. Like he had Super Bowl experience. So we have 1 minute left of the podcast. I want to thank everybody for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and follow wherever you listen to podcasts at. Please don't forget to go to YouTube, like, share, and follow me there, and that way and subscribe. That way you hear that bing bong every time that we go on. Don't forget that both hand watch each other and one hand wash each other and both wash the face. We are out of here with the MyT Sports Podcast. I gotta piss.